X-ray in the chest. Melancholia beats.
If it disagrees with experiment, it's wrong. And that simple statement is the key to science. It doesn't make a difference how beautiful your guess is. It doesn't make a difference how smart you are who made the guess or what his name is. If it disagrees with experiment, it's wrong.
Yeah, look, they said that I couldn't do it, so I went and did it. W's only, you know I've been winning. Top of the world, the globe is spinning. If you know, I've been on a mission. Go. Okay, let's get it. Got a little time on my hands like a wristwatch. I don't got time for the brakes and the pit stop. Race through the gridlock, take it like Chris Rock. Right to the chin, still win. Heavy metals like Slipknot. Got the driving, I got tunnel vision. I just hit my stride the way I run the business. I've been making paper like I'm Dunder Mifflin. See the end game, I got one division. Look, I don't ever bother with a critic. Hit him with a chronicle of Riddick. Boom, bottle full of Ritalin. I hit him with a little bit of riddle me this, riddle me that. My bad, fell asleep at the gas. No time to wait though. Elon Musk, I'm trying to bankroll. New Tesla just cause I say so. Electric whip like Ivan Vanko. I just did it. W's only, you know I've been winning. Top of the world, the globe is spinning. If you know, I've been on a mission. Okay, let's get it.
I've been on a mission like totally spice. I'm a baddie, she bad, but she totally nice. Still so blue and a toast like white. They compete me, med at the soul for my leg. He do it for sure, but he left with a why.
What is up, party people? All right, today's gonna be kind of a fun one. Kind of feeling sluggish today, so we're gonna see how this goes. Wasn't sure if I wanted to BS here until I got over to Earth Awakenings, and I noticed that a few people were debating about general relativity, and I wasn't deciding whether or not I wanted to go over there and kind of just hang out and listen. The link is in the chat if you guys want to join the panel, regardless of whether or not I watch it or not. Let me see here. I don't like this one. Let's go ahead and move that to there. So let me know in the chat if that's what you guys want to do. What's up, Sean? What's up, Cap? And there is a comment in my chat that I wanted to address. I always love these comments. I like when people do this. He says, X flat earther. Another clown has entered the circus. There is no X flat earthers, not even one. Problem with that is, Zetetic, looking at one. So your statement is already wrong, just like your beliefs. So if you are out there lurking, you are more than welcome to join and let me know how full of shit I am. Because like I said in the chat, as far as I'm concerned, people like you, I just consider auto hoaxers and not really worth much of my time. Trying to think of anything that was coming up. I can't. So I was going to, let's go ahead and do that until something happens or until it mutters out over there. Let me see. Let's see where they're at now.
Coexist. They are contradictory. They cannot be considered the same thing at all. It is so low IQ to claim that they're the same thing because you can get the same numbers. I don't know why all the Globers keep saying this.
Why are you gonna go with those little dicks, man? It's like you know the fucking Talladega Nights where he keeps saying with all due respect and then insulting the guy. That's kind of
I'm
your.
not saying you have low IQ. I'm saying it's a stupid argument. So do you understand why it's a stupid argument?
All right. Well, you're gonna back off on the ad hom, but that's okay.
No, I wasn't. First of all, it wasn't an ad hom because that's attacking the person in place of the argument. But sure, I shouldn't have said low IQ. I'm saying the argument is low IQ. It is, and that's why either A. If people don't want to be honest about the conversation, either A, they don't want to be honest about the conversation, or B, they're not understanding what I just said. And I don't think that you're stupid, which means you understand what I just said. So can you please exercise some intellectual honesty and acknowledge that those are fundamentally different things?
No, because I think we have a fundamentally different understanding of what that means. So when we describe Newton, like you're aware of the difference between natural laws and theories and how they relate to each other, right?
Yeah, how does that have anything to do with this?
Oh, it has a lot to do with it because what is Newtonian gravity? Is it a theory or a natural law?
It's not a natural law. It's claimed to be a scientific law.
Well, what's the difference?
Yeah. Okay, natural law is just a naturally occurring observable phenomena that always happens that we document. Scientific law is proposing a cause and effect relationship.
Okay, so you think that you want to say it's a scientific law and not a natural law?
That's what it is, right? Because say second law of thermodynamics is a natural law, but what's the cause of entropy? No one knows. No one even claims to know. But the scientific law proposes a cause, so Newton proposes a
cause.
I
don't think that's the case. So all I see is scientific law, and I'll provide you with plenty of sources here. So all scientific law, I mean, I'll provide the Stanford Encyclopedia here, is simply a description of the property of the natural world postulated through observation, experimentation, and analysis. Now, that's my personal definition, but here's the laws of nature entry from the Stanford Encyclopedia. Gravity itself is a law, by your own admission, although Newton had some later theories, the law itself doesn't posit any causal mechanism. By your own admission, right? Because we have action at a distance, and then he had to posit potentially ether as an explanation later on.
No, but the actual application of the equation, certainly in modern times, but just period, actually implicitly invokes a cause. If you say mass attracts mass, that's a causal claim. That's a causal claim.
Well, not exactly, because we have a link. We know that it's a property in the same way that we know that entropy increases, right? We know that there's laws of thermodynamics, but
what's the cause of entropy?
What's the cause of entropy?
Yeah.
So I mean, that the cause of entropy.
Dude, it's a trick question. No one knows the answer to that. Admittedly, no one knows
what we're talking about. If we have a very specific system, then we absolutely could say that.
No, we never know. We don't know the actual cause of the phenomena called entropy, right? We just document that entropy happens. And this is often the weeds because I really want you to acknowledge that they're different. And what always happens, bro, is when I point out that they're fundamentally different, they're antithetical, they make opposite claims conceptually. in terms of an explanatory position. They make opposite claims. I always get the response of, you can derive the same formula, you can get the same output, you can get the same solution with. That's irrelevant. That is a red herring. I'm saying if one says gravity's a force, one says gravity.
MC, why do you do this every time? Do you want to play the you're here for bullshit, or are you just here to irritate me at the moment? What's up, MC?
Hello. I really don't know. I don't remember our past interactions.
You've been on you shouted stuff on my panel. You said stuff in the private chat. You said stuff in my comments. I mean, I'm not really sure why you don't remember why I have with you.
I don't wait. I didn't catch that. So what you said? I was in the comments or something. Something triggered you.
Yeah, you've been in my comments. You've been in my chats. You jumped on my panel and shouted stuff. Yeah. Didn't think so. Back? Yeah. Did you hear what I said?
No. You
You've
talking
been.
about the N word?
Yes.
Well, so what? It's just a word.
Yeah, it's a word that I don't tolerate, and neither does YouTube.
Okay. So I can make a list of words that I don't tolerate and disassociate from anybody that. So you're disassociating from people. Then what are you doing on social media?
No, what I'm doing is I'm making sure that when I do my live streams and people come up here, I don't have to worry about them saying or doing something stupid, so that my channel doesn't get taken down. So that's basically why.
So you're scared of YouTube. You place a lot of value in the system. Like, I can't have that YouTube removed because are you making money or something? Or
No, I just enjoy doing this. And what happens is if there is a violation or something that does happen, they stop you from being able to do this. So I'd much rather be able to wake up when I want and live stream when I want.
Okay,
and not
I
be
agree
restricted
with that.
on certain things. Yeah,
I agree with that. So you don't think it's actually wrong? You're just doing it because you're scared of the consequences that YouTube imposes.
I think it's morally wrong for you to have those opinions and have to feel the need to voice them in public.
What opinions?
I'm not scared. I'm not and I'm not
I'm
scared
not
of YouTube.
racist.
Hang on, I'm not done.
I'm not racist.
I'm not done talking though. I'm
just
not
saying,
scared of
I'm not
YouTube. I
racist.
just
Don't
understand.
accuse me of
I
being
understand.
racist.
Okay, so just like for any other situation, whether it's a job or friends, it doesn't matter. You have to do certain things to keep those friends and or keep that job or keep whatever you feel the need to keep. So what ends up happening is this. If you decide to say whatever the fuck you want and I don't have rules here, then YouTube decides that I don't get the opportunity to live stream. So what ends up happening is I lose that chance. So it's not that I'm scared. It's that I follow certain rules to do what I want to do. Now, I could say a lot of words that YouTube doesn't fucking like. The difference is this is also my panel. So if you were to come to my house, which basically this is MC, if you were to come to my house and decide what you want to do based on how you feel, then what would end up yes, it is. Again,
and I don't think
this is a public space, but it's a public space that I run.
Sure.
So if you want to start a live stream, and say all the fucking N words you want, then you can go ahead and do that.
You want to follow the rules. I get it. And I understand that. So you want to be, you want to follow YouTube's rules. So let's talk about that. Are they fair? Are they not?
As opposed to?
Well, they're guilty of election interference. YouTube is.
YouTube is, or?
Yes. Jordan Peterson has filed some complaint. I don't know if has he taken out a lawsuit or something, but I know that Jordan Peterson, that's the one who accused them of election fraud because they removed several of his videos that made Trump. He wasn't even promoting Trump. He was just saying how Donald Trump was, better than Joe Biden. And he had somebody discussing it, and YouTube, like the censorship on YouTube, is something that needs to be discussed.
Okay. Yeah, I agree. But
So I'm
again,
saying, so
hang on. Let me ask you a question. If I were to come to your house, are there a set of rules basically that I would have to abide by to be in your house and not piss you off or disrespect you
well,
and your
more
family?
like let's say not like your house, because it's not like a house. It's not private. You don't own it. Say a store owned by the government that you are a manager of. That's basically what you are, because you don't own this channel. They could take it away at any time. They don't have to let you do anything. If you say the wrong word, or even if you're just on the wrong end of the political spectrum at the time, you're screwed.
Okay, then what would be the choice of that? Like, if YouTube, perfect example, they have rules, they have things you can and can't say, and if you do,
You're
you
the
get in
manager of a
trouble.
retail store, and I come
So
into your
basically,
store,
yeah. So
and
what happens is
you
this.
say,
Hang on, MC,
you say,
MC. Hey, hang on.
yeah,
So what happens is this: if I don't like the rules, I go somewhere else.
exactly.
Yeah.
So if I
So
don't
if
like the rules
so,
to your
to be
store,
on
I'm just
YouTube,
gonna, like, if I don't like the rules to
yeah,
Ingles, like Ingles say, you can't talk in my store, you're being too loud, don't say those words. And
yeah.
then I'll say, okay,
Then you just
forget you, and then I'll go to Food Line. So that's what you're
okay.
saying. You're the manager of a storefront on behalf of YouTube enforcing their policies, which, but you don't get paid for it. You show up, but you don't get paid. You have no incentive to enforce their rules, but you do it anyway for the hopes that you may one day get paid a little bit of YouTube money, right?
Is that what you think I'm here for?
I
You
don't
think
know.
I'm
Is
doing
that
this
your
for YouTube?
aspirations? I
Uh,
don't know.
oh,
I'm
absolutely
asking
not.
questions. So you're
Okay,
not
okay,
here.
yeah, yeah,
So
perfect.
what are you
No,
here
I don't do
for?
this. I make more than enough money in my everyday life that I absolutely don't even think of YouTube being a money source.
I go to YouTube to educate people and entertain people. I'm an
Okay.
entertainer and I'm an educator. Those
Hmm.
two things, you either need to be one or the other if you're going to engage on social media. Because if you are not either one of those
Oh.
things, you don't have value.
Oh, okay. Well, what if you're looking for information? What if you're looking to learn rather than walking around acting like you think you know all?
I don't know everything, but I'm an independent research that's dive into the occult knowledge. It's a field that most people don't even want to talk about because they hear the word occultism and they automatically think it's bad.
Well, do you think there's value to someone who thinks they can teach if they don't know it all?
Well, I became a homeowner at the age of 26. I'm a genius. Um,
Hmm.
yeah, I mean, I'm just musically gifted. I have a lot to give to the world that I can help people. And I might only be 31, but I really think that I could educate people, especially in their young 20s, how to live a better life, like as a kind of a life coach. But this knowledge, the knowledge that I have, applies to everybody. And it has nothing related to do with me selling my music or anything. I just simply, I press out, I talk to people. I try to talk to them about esoteric knowledge and they get offended, they get triggered, which the N word's not part of the esoteric knowledge. But like, I was talking to this guy who was an Australian soldier, and I said, I don't agree with the practices of the military. I don't think there should be a military. And that was a big no-no for him. He booted me because he said, you're not going to sit up here and disrespect the Australian military because I'm a former soldier. So they're really caught up in their feelings and triggers and their
Hmm?
state. Their religion is the state.
I think you're taking people's personal opinions about things and skewing them to the general population, and I don't think it works that way.
What am I skewing?
I think you're generalizing a group of people to assume they all think the same way, when in
Oh, they
reality,
do. It's called herd
90% of
things.
people. Okay, but I'm not that way.
Well, you're not part of the herd, but I'm saying that most people are part of a herd. They refer to themselves as a Jew or a Christian or a Muslim, and you have to understand that, like you said, and more than 90%, 99.9%, if you're not belonging to a herd, then well, then you don't, you're part of that 0.1%, but
Well,
0.01.
do you consider yourself part of a herd?
No, I don't fit in anywhere. I'm too
You fit
smart
in.
for
Well, hang on, but
people. They
you
think
sounds
I'm
like you.
goofy.
It sounds like you fit into the conspiracy, mistrust. So I'd say like a soft Sid.
How are you making that assumption? You don't know literally nothing about me. You
I
don't
know
ask me
that
any
you don't
questions.
trust. I know. Well, you don't give me an opportunity to. I'd love to ask you questions, but every time I start talking, you start. Um, do you distrust your government completely? Not certain aspects of it. The
It
government
doesn't exist.
completely.
It doesn't have a right to exist. It's not real.
Okay, so what would happen without government? Do you think utopia?
Anarcho-capitalism,
And that's a good thing.
of course. See, you don't
So
even know
if
what the word
okay,
anarchy
so
means.
okay, I
Would you
do.
like to
I
learn?
I do know what
Okay,
anarchy means, and
what do you think it means?
okay, I know it's basically a system without with basically population without governance,
What does it mean? I'm
but
sorry, you're cutting out. No,
but
no, no, no. What does it mean? What does the word mean? Break it down.
it's a population of people that are without governance, a group,
More of a
a
philosophy.
community.
Hold on. Archon means the word comes from anti-archon. Archon means ruler, and anarchon simply means without rulers, no slaves, no
Yes,
masters.
and that's why
It's
I
a
said without
revolt
a government,
against
and I said
slavery.
without a government system, right? It's not a revolt
It's
against
without.
slavery.
No, no, no.
That's ridiculous.
Okay, so government is slavery. That's the
No,
definition of government.
no, it's not.
Yes, it is. Govern the mind.
No,
Government.
it's not.
Govern mind control.
Okay, so you're telling me if I type in government right now, it's
Look
gonna
at the
say slavery.
etymology of the word. Look at the etymology. I don't
All
care
right.
about the Google
A
definitions. I
government
care
is a
about the
system.
etymology.
A government is a system or a group of people
Clean the
that it
shit out
manages
of
a
your ears,
political
you
unit.
stupid
Such
bitch. I
a
said the
see, don't
etymology,
start.
you
Hey,
dumb fuck.
time to hey, I don't allow that shit on my channel. You're not going to disrespect me and think you can be here. Exactly like I was trying to explain to you
Etymology.
earlier.
I didn't say Google,
Just like
and
I
you
was
went
explaining
right
to.
to,
Hey, we can do this
and
again.
you did.
Okay, perfect. Just like I was trying to explain to you before, MC, this is my fucking house. And if you don't fucking like it, you can go somewhere else and spew your bullshit. That's all there is to it, buddy. As far as I'm concerned, if you're going to come up here and you want to tell me how you feel about something, you're more than welcome to. It's an open panel for that shit. But you're not going to disrespect me, period. That's all there fucking is to it. And if we're not going to use Google definitions, then don't use the fucking Google words. It's pretty fucking simple. Pretty simple how that works. Make it very clear. This is what I consider my house. My house is in the community of fucking YouTube. And when I decided on my own to come on YouTube's and go into YouTube's community, there are rules that I have to follow to do so. It's not that I'm scared. It's that because I've chosen to be on YouTube, that is what I have to do. I'm also on Rumble. So if I go on Rumble and I decide to go further on Rumble because they allow it, then that's what I will do. But there's something I don't do that's everyone should realize before you ever come onto my panels is I don't go to other people's houses and I don't shit on their fucking dining room table. So I suggest you do not do the same thing, MC, especially if you're somebody, and this is very important that you understand. I don't feel that I'm teaching anybody here. I'm allowing people to go run this journey with me to understand as much as I fucking can. And to do so, information is put out, resources for research, and that's as far as I go. If you hear me say something, go look it up. Don't take it as fact, right? But here's something that I've learned over this 10 years here. The people that scattergun their points can't stay on point, can't focus on a topic in their spiel, what ends up happening is they get really, really insulty. They get really not insult. They get salty, right? They feel like what they like. For instance, MC woke up this morning and he went, "I'm going to piss excellence. I'm going to find a panel and show them I'm the smartest person on earth. And then I want them to shut the fuck up and listen to me, MC Nemesis." But guess what, MC Nemesis? I don't know who the fuck you are. I think you're full of shit. So anything you say is not gospel. I'm not part of that fucking herd you're talking about. So when you talk, I don't just listen. I'm literally skewing out the bullshit. And all I heard out of your mouth is bullshit. All I heard was someone who was sitting there just buying time before they could say some stupid shit and get kicked off this panel. Because if you wanted to get your point across, if you wanted to make people understand where things are wrong, where things need to be changed, you don't do it the way you did it. So I don't think you're much of a genius, because you would have figured that out a long time ago. What up, De Soto? How you doing, sir? It's been a while. Now, MC, if you want to jump back on again and try this again, I'll give you an opportunity. But otherwise, you're just wasting my time. That's why you don't have a wrench in my chat. That's why you have 30-second intervals on my panel, or you don't come up with it all. You're not someone who is trying to help people understand anything. You're someone who wants to be on a soapbox. You want everyone to look at you. You want to feel special, and you want everyone to know you're a genius. The problem is your performance here just shows you're not much of a genius. It's quite pathetic, if you ask me. Now, if you want to act like an adult and actually have some points to get across, you have the opportunity. It's an open fucking panel. And if anybody wants to join the panel, link is in the chat. Hopefully, MC gave you a prime example of what happens if you act like a jackass. But other than that, yeah, I think, but the reality is he did bring up good points. YouTube, Google, you name it. There are things that I personally think we should be allowed to talk about. And I do talk about them. I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys heard me. I don't mind. If you guys want to talk about COVID, we'll talk about COVID. If you want to talk about the fact that I had never been vaccinated, we'll talk about all that kind of stuff. I don't mind. I don't care if a single fucking live stream gets shut down because I want to talk about some stuff. Good thing is I record all these. But the realization is you're not going to disrespect me, and you're not going to do things that are going to get my channel taken down. That's the difference. I have, Jose. Excuse me. What's up, Sean? How you doing, sir?
I'm doing all right. Just on the job site, so I'll probably be quiet most of the time. But yeah, everything good with you?
Absolutely. Just had a little fun with the local troll. I don't even know if he's a local troll. Just a troll that's been around a few dozen times here. It was fun.
I kind of caught the tail end of it, and I wasn't even sure what his entire point was.
He seemed very much of an anarchist, trying to spew that all government is just crap. But the good part is that's a prime example that he doesn't illustrate his views very well, because that's all I got out of what he was saying.
Yeah, I mean, governments are created. It doesn't matter what system it's in, but governments are just created in order to ensure that the rules are followed. And the rules of the people, or society, are what dictates what the government is going to set forth as the rules. Sometimes the people will change their opinions concerning some of the rules, and the government doesn't catch up. Or sometimes the government thinks that they have their own idea as to what's best for the people. But all governments are crap. I mean, that's just kind of a shot in the dark.
Yeah, and that's the thing. This I've had these conversations many of times, and one of the weird things that I've come to the conclusion of, because I don't trust to a T my government. But there's something I realized. It's not the government system, the governing system that I don't like. It's the people using the governing system to their advantage. That's the problem, not the governing system. And I think that is probably one of the biggest issues.
Absolutely. Yep. It's usually the people in the government that screw everything up for everybody else. The government system is just, it doesn't do anything. Like
Yeah.
it's an inanimate object.
It's just weird to me that people are so vested in acting as if what they're doing is the only way to do it, or how they think of something is the only way to think about it. It's just weird. And here's the frustrating part. I wanted him to continue on. I really did, because I see that there's a bunch of sides to this conversation, right? There's going to be the extremists. There's going to be the people that think the government is perfect, but the discussion happens everything in between there. So I do like when people come on and want to talk about those kind of things. I just want adults that can control themselves and don't feel the need to push their own boundaries because they feel they should be able to, no matter where they are. That's the weird part. Because I made it clear to, I'll tell you, everyone right now, I'm racist. There are races that I have issues with, but here's the difference. I keep that shit to myself. I don't specify. I don't go out of my way to make people feel lower than others and all that kind of crap, right? But the people that feel the need to go out and go, you are this, you are that, this is this, I like this word, I like that word, I classify myself as this. Those people, I don't like that. I don't like that. If you don't carry yourself as who you are yourself, you're part of that herd, MC. That's how I look at it. But yeah. Well, I was listening to Witsit. I wanted to listen, blah, 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 blah. Listening to Witsit and I always butcher his name. Where is it? I think it's on the other screen. Slallian Prime, the owner of Globe Gangsters. So let's see where they're at there. I do apologize for the interruption part, but that had to be done. Let's see where we are. What is up, Big Blue? How you doing, sir?
Hey, what's going on, Sean?
Not much. Just, I guess, was entertaining a troll for a minute. Now I'm trying to just figure out if I want to do listen to Witsit spiel on some more. He's over at EA talking about how general relativity is crap again.
Oh, yeah.
The fun stuff, right?
I listened to a little bit of it. I think maybe 15 seconds, and that was about all I could take.
Yeah, well, we listened to probably about 3 minutes. So I guess we could thank MC for doing that, because then we didn't have to listen to Witsit spiel on some more. What was it? I was trying to see if there was something, because there's something in the chat I wanted to show you guys that they were talking about, but I don't know where it's at. I'm trying to scroll through and I can't find it. Oh yeah, hey Jose, if you can, yeah, jump on, man. We're on StreamYard, not Discord. Okay. Yeah, but anyway, so Blue, I have a question. When it comes, because you were in the military, and you've been around the conversation. Do you feel that the discussion of government and trust is a valid conversation, or do you feel like it's? Hang on a second. Where is it? Jose?
Yeah, that's me. That's me. Don't kick me out.
What's up, sir? Welcome back to the YouTube universe, man.
It has been over a year since I don't jump in one of these type of things. Yeah, listen every once in a while, but go for it. Go ahead. I'll be listening. If I got a comment, I'll jump in. I'll be here like half an hour, and then I'll take off in about half an hour. But I'll be listening, brother. Go ahead.
Well, it's good to have you here, man. Damn, it's been a long time. Let me see. Okay, so Blue, I was asking, do you or anybody, I guess, on the panel, when it comes to YouTube, and the way it's governed, do you feel that it needs to be lessened, or do you think they're on par? Because personally, I think they're on par for what they want, and our opinions doesn't really matter, right? If I think we should be able to curse and say whatever words we want, it probably doesn't matter much to YouTube. And if I want to, I should just go somewhere else. Because I think that's been a big issue that I think, guys like you, Jose, and I especially have had to deal with because of the situation of TOS and running that fine line between staying online and saying exactly what we want and how we want it to be. I think it's been a situation. Let me see. I'm gonna go over and see what they're doing. Let me see.
It's not censoring. I mean, I used to call it censoring before, like YouTube censors people or whatever. But no, it's just rules and regulations. They gotta do it if they want to appeal to a bigger audience. They have to just follow certain language and little details. It's just details. I mean, it's not a big deal. Yeah, there are certain topics that you want to talk more about and be more elaborate, but not without crossing the line of yourself, putting yourself out as a, I don't know, I'm gonna call it, not a racist, but like in generalization, like you being nasty people if you use certain terms and phrases that it's not quote politically correct. It's not that I agree that anything is politically correct, but there are certain things that just avoid it. I mean, why? If you want to bring shit to a party, then bring those terms, bring the words. If not, just chill, just hang out, man. Leave the shit outside the door.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why I like to use that the example of my house, your house, anybody's house. It's like there are rules that you would have to follow anywhere you go. Your house, your mother's house, your friend's house, it doesn't matter. So to think that it's any different here is weird to me. To think that being out in society, it doesn't work that way is weird to me. I just don't grasp the idea that no rules is best. It doesn't make sense to me.
I came up with a good one right now. When you go to the party, right, invite everybody to the party, and there's a bucket of hammers outside. And I said, all right, grab your hammers, put them in your pocket. Don't take it out. The hammer is just to stay in your pocket at all times, right? Enjoy the party. Go ahead. Feel free. Free at home. And I said, do not use the hammer. And everywhere you look around, there's nails sticking out, a bunch of little nails. And you got the hammer, and you're like, holy shit. And you see a guy in the corner. You hear a hammer. You go over there, and the guy is just hitting nails. Click. Oh, this is nice. Just fixing nails. What's going to happen to that guy? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to kick him out of my party. I told him, you'll not use my fucking hammer, right? Now, I might not catch him because I might be distracted talking to other people, but the sound of the hammer is too loud. So I'm going to go over there and kick his ass because I told him, do not use the hammer. Keep it in your pocket, damn it. Right.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. It's just it's more like common sense to me. Like this idea that I just don't get it. That's what it is. I just don't get why people think, no matter what the situation, why they should be able to just do whatever the fuck they think they want. It's just a very weird life living if you think that way. Especially when it comes to being around, or being on a platform. I mean, we're not even talking about just everyday life where if you just say something stupid, you're probably going to get punched in your nose. But in reality, people act like they just they would do that, and I just don't think they were. I think that's the biggest thing. I think this screen right here, I think that screen puts up a false sense of protection and confidence that isn't normally there.
And everything is being filtered. Every single thing, 100% of the internet that you have ever done using the internet is never personal. It's never one-on-one. It's never filtered. There is a big party in between, and your voice is going to go through something and somebody before it reaches the other end. Even if you think you are just talking in a close line, personal, in a little app that you just made to talk via the Wi-Fi or the internet to somebody else, you're using the internet. So the internet there's filters in between. I think that's the way it works. You're still going to be heard and watched.
Yes. Well, earlier you said you wouldn't call it censoring. I would definitely call it censoring, but that's just life. Everything's censored, right? If you walked into a courthouse, you're going to be censored. If you walked into a store and you yell and say stupid shit, you're going to get censored. If you go into someone's house and do that, they're going to censor you. Censoring is just now allowing you to do whatever you think is right, or it's the acknowledgement that there are rules beyond your own. I think that's probably a better way of acknowledging what censoring is. Because I don't think censoring is bad. I think there's a time and place for it.
I think the only place that you can do as you wish, when you wish, is in your own house, place, behind locked doors. Then you can do whatever the fuck you want, That's pretty much it. Other than that, when you're out, there's, you got to behave certain way. You cannot just walk outside naked, pretty much. That's the first and only example I can use. You cannot just walk around naked because you're going to get got,
Mm-hmm. What's up, Big Blue?
Well, even inside your own house, there are plenty of things you can't do. You're not allowed to go in there, lock the doors, and murder your family members.
That is very true. That's true.
Exactly. Yes.
The rules is rules. I mean, I'm sorry about that. We got rules.
Mm-hmm. And I think those rules are important. I get, 1,000% get that there are rules you don't like, or people don't like, and that don't go against what you want to be doing. But I don't think a lot of these quote unquote anarchists really sit back and think about what that means without rules. Because as far as when I looked into it, many years ago, an anarchist system is just a way to start a new governing system. An anarchist system doesn't last. It's not a forever thing. It never will be, can't be, won't be. The animal kingdom doesn't even fucking think this or work that way in the wild. I just think it's weird when someone comes out with a anarchist mentality about things, and clearly you can see that they didn't think through how the end goal of anarchy what anarchy is.
Yeah, you're right. Even the animal kingdom doesn't behave without any rules.
Yeah,
you don't go.
But
you don't go challenging the silverback unless you want to get your ass whipped.
Yeah, exactly. There are rules to that.
Yeah, they got their own rules.
Yeah, because I've never come across anyone with this anarchist argument that had a valid argument that made sense. This will be the positive end goal of anarchists. At best, you weed out the bad, but then you're just starting over. That's it. If everyone goes lawless, like if we all right now, if we decided, fuck yeah, anarchy, fuck YouTube, we're gonna do whatever we want, say whatever we want. We're just gonna go off, and then they're gonna kick us off, and then we're gonna have to find somewhere else. Then we're gonna go, let's go. Then we've now formed a group. That group has a mind, has an idea of how things work. There's someone who's going to be finding things, doing this, that. All you're doing is starting a system. And then the best part: if you live in America, you could always leave.
Exactly right. That's always your choice. If you don't like the rules, leave.
Mm-hmm. And that's what I was saying to that MC dude, and that's what I say to anyone with this anarchist system idea. Luckily, here in the United States, this isn't China, because China, I didn't know this. I didn't know if you lived in China, like you were Chinese, and you wanted to come to the United States, you can't like just leave. I didn't know that. Like we can go to Mexico freely. We can go to Canada. I know you need passports, but we can go. Like our government doesn't go, let me look and see who's going and blah, blah, blah. You just buy a ticket. And if you're not on the list, you get to go. I didn't know they need like written permission to leave China. I didn't know that.
I'm not sure how it is over there now, because I haven't traveled over there in a long, long time. But used to be, they not only could they not leave the country, they couldn't go to other parts of their own country without permission.
Damn. And that,
is there a place that American citizens cannot go, like on the world? I mean, besides, let's say North Korea or whatever like that. Now, even though, can we go to North Korea and can we go to anywhere in the world? Because I know Antarctica is trickier, but you fill a little paper and you're in, so you can go there too. Is there a place in there that you cannot go as an American citizen?
I know you can go to North Korea, and this is going to sound ridiculous, but wait, no, that's China. Wrong place. Ken, that's a good question. I was thinking of China and Dennis Rodman. Or am I?
Didn't Rodman go to North Korea?
I thought he went to North Korea.
I think he did. But it's Rodman.
Like Cuba, I think you can go right now. I mean, like Cuba is good.
Yeah, he was like really good friends with that Kim Jong guy, right? Yeah.
Yeah, one hung low or whatever his name was.
Kim Jong Yang. Yeah, Yang. Yeah, so Americans can go to North Korea. I just don't think it's a smart idea. I think that's as far as that part goes.
Idea at all.
Yeah. Unless the supreme leader likes your jump shot. I guess it's okay.
Yeah, I seen a video the other day of North Korea influencers, quote unquote, of North Korea. Some girls and some guys, and you see them very happy. This is our town. And look at this. This is and everything is filtered. It's propaganda to the rest of the world. Like every single thing that leaves North Korea via the internet is being filtered 100%. Like those are plants. All of the influencers in North Korea are plants. The little documentary I watched, it was really interesting. It was good.
Oh, that's weird. Okay, so I looked it up, and it says, so because of the sanctions that the United States has on North Korea, it says Americans are not allowed to travel to North Korea. The United States government restricts all travel to North Korea for American citizens, which is obviously that means he had to have pulled some weird ass strings to go to North Korea. Okay, never mind. Okay, so Dennis, this started in 2017. Americans can't travel to North Korea because of the safety concerns. This do not travel order was issued by the United States Department of State after the 2017 death of Otto Warmbier, an American college student. Dennis Rodman was there in 2013, so that makes more sense now.
Yeah, but let's say that an asshole go to visit, I don't know, Colombia, right? They go visit Colombia and they kill him over there because he's being an ass, and they kill that American guy. What, they're going to close the doors to Colombia because they kill an American? What the fuck? Like, that makes no sense.
Kinda.
North Korea, it's safe everywhere. Right? It's how you behave. It's what you do over there. If you look for shit, you're going to find it,
Okay, so these are the places that there's a do not travel restriction for Americans. Afghanistan, Burkina, I don't know what that is. Central Africa Republic, Iran, Libya. That seems weird. Oh, because there's a war going on. North Korea, the Solomon Islands, Sudan, Ukraine, Yemen, Lebanon. Okay, these are all just places where war is going on and or
And
highly
Venezuela, because of what's going on now in Venezuela. Yeah.
Yeah, that's big. That's like a full on shutdown, basically, of the government. Wait, no. Didn't they just get a new president? I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I guess there are places. I know there's a place in the southwest. I think it is Pacific, where
Wait, where's
where no
Antarctica
one can
there, bro?
go.
Where's Antarctica there?
Good question. Well, we're not restricted from going there, so why would they show it on this model?
I don't know. Or Arwin was always right.
Hey, did you hear? Okay, so apparently the next Flat Earth conference is in the Netherlands, and guess who's going to be a speaker?
Damn, Arwin gonna be speaker? That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, so if any, I know it's hard for people to deal with, but if you get a chance in the mornings, usually a couple hours before I start, Arwin starts his live streams, and the past 2 days, he's basically been shitting himself over it. Well, his trolley chat has been baiting him to be extremely nervous for this. Like it's weird.
Love it.
Like
Yeah, I love it. I'm gonna have to watch a little bit of that shit.
yeah, I think I'll do it because tomorrow I'm gonna live stream, so I'll do that. I'll get some clips from the past few days of him talking about it, and you can see how he's reacting to it. It's very weird. It's very I don't know. I'm not a very good public speaker. I don't like being in public and people staring at me. So what ends up happening is the build up to it gets me nervous. I could see that being the case for him, but I just can't see Arwin sitting in front of a conference talking about flat Earth. I just can't phantom it.
Well, the real question is how are they going to fit all those people in his flat for him to be able to publicly speak?
I think he leaves his house. I'm pretty sure he does.
Are you sure, though?
I'm not sure about that.
He said he went to a conference before, so I assumed he's left it once at least.
Maybe you got out through the window. There didn't seem to be any bars on it.
Forget it. Let's find it. You guys gotta hear it. It's the greatest thing in the world. It's like you get to watch his panic as it happens. Yesterday was a good one. And just so I can find it real quick.
Doesn't take a lot to get Arwin to panic.
Oh, it's good. Hang on, let me see. I'm trying to find the part where they started talking about it. You guys can't hear it. I know you can't.
Hey, I can't hear. Get your shit together.
Start producing them cheaper and just
Okay. If I ever eat on camera, I want you guys to never come back. That is so disgusting.
I don't.
I'm trying to find a part where he's freaking out about it.
I was thinning out the top of the head in the With that in his right hand side, right top. That that forehead is
Yeah, well,
residing
I
very
don't
fast.
have
Yeah.
to certify my audience, Woodworking Gunny Bear. They don't have to end up with a skill. It's just a presentation for them to take in and consider about it and maybe ask questions. That's it. Yeah, I don't have to train them.
Planting the seed of doubt. I love it.
I appreciate wanting to help, but I won't need that.
And the worst part is I'm not sure what's worse because he has 20 to 20, 25 to 30 people always watching, but there's only like 5
Don't
people in the
talk to
chat,
me like that, Howard.
and they're
I
all
just don't
just trying to
need
egg him on.
this pushiness. I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah,
I don't want to talk about it like that. Like it's in the chat or it's in the title because I just wanted to share it's happening, not because I want it to be the talk of the day while you all try to imagine how I'm gonna do that. Yeah, that's not why I'm bringing it up. I'm just bringing it up to inform you, like, hey, this is gonna happen. That's it.
Arwin should use tomorrow's
Now
show
move
to
on.
do a rehearsal.
I
As a
don't
keynote
need
speaker, I'm
instructions.
gonna
I
do a
don't need
rehearsal. You guys
advice.
give
I
me
don't need
tips.
your prediction. I don't need your astrology readings. I don't need your fear visions of how it could all be terrible and then what I need to do as a precaution to prevent that terrible vision you have. No, I'm going to do absolutely fine. What's the subject? Well, I brought up Eric Dubé's video, Loosh Harvesting Earth. And then nobody talked about it. And other people rolled in and just like, oh, what about this conference? Oh, what about, oh, I bet somebody's going to come in right now. I'm going to be like, hey, what's this conference about? Oh, are you nervous for that? Like, I guess that's what happens when you put it in the title. I'm like, I'm going to take it out of the title. This is just annoying.
He got super nervous.
But yeah, what do I put into
There was
the
a clip
title?
of him. Remember when he was giving the P900? There was a clip of him, like a short clip when he came out with the Matrix long robe, and he like grabbed the P900. I don't know. He took a picture or two, and he just bailed. He just went behind the pillar and disappeared.
There was like one picture of him rolling a cigarette on it, like, and he's sitting on the sidewalk too. That was from when he got that P900.
He just
I will say
emailed me about that.
his little rants of irritation are kind of funny.
To the devil, do you? Okay.
I think Arwin could be a fun guy. Let's say that Arwin said, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to keep doing this, but I'm going to find me a job in the afternoon. So, like a real job, whatever. Go bag some groceries or clean some toilets or, I don't know, wash some dishes. You know, some little job, some little side job also for a couple hours. I think he will feel so much better. He will have so much to talk about because he will have human experiences like he's haven't had in the past 7, 8, 9 years since he's doing this, you know?
He literally has said he can't. And here's the thing. So I don't mind helping content creators out. I have given Narwin some money before, and I've given a lot of flat earthers money. Like, you know, if I see I have super chats or blah 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 blah, just for whatever reason, if I feel generous, I'll give like $5 or whatever. I have never gotten so much hate mail for giving Arwen $5. I shit you not. I've gotten this happened 2-3 months ago. I just fucking for no reason at all fucking decided to give him $5. And he said, you know, thanks, Sean, blah, blah, blah. I got at least a dozen emails saying, why'd you give Arwen money? He's this, he's that, he's all this stuff. And at the time I was like, because I felt like it. But over the past month and a half, I've listened to him almost every day. Not even eBay, because there's a really fine line between is e-begging okay or not. But when someone goes, why aren't you paying me? You need to be giving me money.
Wow.
That's when it gets super fucking disgusting.
And
And
that's creepy to the next level, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, like threatening not to lie. Like when you go, I'm not getting anything out of this. And this is something that MC guy was talking about earlier. I'm not sure if you heard that. He was like, if you have no value here, why are you here? And it's like, because I enjoy it. It's fun. I like talking. If it's one of those situations, to me, gosh, you're not really in it for the right reasons in that case, right? It's very weird. It's very weird when people act like like you owe me for this. Because I'm sorry, I haven't heard not one fucking person talk on YouTube ever that I went, oh, I owe that person because they're talking.
I got a quick anecdote. When a few years ago, when I was in a better place and I was watching his show one time, and he sounded sincere to me. He said, like, man, I mean, I'm just eating whatever, croissants and drinking this juice and turmeric and the same bullshit. I wish I could go out and eat it in the corner, like eat a sandwich, eat something like different than whatever bullshit. I felt bad, and I sent him $20 in paper, right? So he was active using Skype back then. So I Skyping, I say, hey, Arwin, I send you $20. Please do not mention it in the show, or I will, please don't mention it at all whatsoever. And don't change with me in the show because I gave you money. And that's it. So maybe 5 minutes after, I type in, hello, I'm new. The first thing I type in his chat, hello, I'm new. And he like, and Jose, fuck you, I don't have fucking time out. You're not fucking new. And he started yelling at me, insulting me, he timed me out. You know what? I appreciate that because we both kept his word. He didn't mention that I gave him money, and he didn't change with me when I say something that aggravated him. He did what he needed to do. He timed me out. So yeah, shout out to him. He never mentioned it. I like it.
I would love to see a screenshot of Arwen's block list because he blocks everyone, and I'm pretty sure he unblocks them, but he makes a habit out of blocking everyone. And he'll block he'll take wrenches. He is so unhinged. It's insane. Like there are times where I'm just like, oh, I'm not typing in his chat. Fuck that.
Then the last one, because I barely, but same thing, man. For some reason, I click in a Morgile video, those quickie begging videos that he does, and he got me in that one. For some reason, I said, like, damn, this asshole, I'm gonna send him $20. That's all I got, and I'm never gonna send him again. And I sent him $20, and he sent me an email back, like, hey, Jose, thank you so much. I think I remember you. You used to be a flat earther. I appreciate your support. Like, thank you. I said, damn, that's awesome, right? That's it. Move on. But then what happened the next day, I got an email for him. Hey, Jose, sorry to bother you, but I'm in a really tough spot. I'm going to need a couple extra dollars for this. Ignore. What happened the next day? He sent me another email, bro. He kept spamming me for like a month, every single day asking me for money. So fuck off, fucking, and fuck him again,
Yeah. And that's the thing. For me, like I will mention that I have a super chat. My stuff's in the link, but I can't just do that. Like there's a channel that I frequent, and a lot of the people that are around this group, they act as if you owe them for streaming. Like you demanded they click that button to go live, and because they are live, you're gonna owe them money. Like to the point where last night this happened. It was fucking insane to me. Someone goes live that does open panels and goes, I'm not doing an open panel because you guys didn't give me enough donations yesterday. I was like, wow. Like people have there are people that have some real fucking cojones when it comes to YouTube, as far as I'm concerned, in the money thing. There are certain YouTubers around that I could see why they have made YouTube their career. But I'm gonna tell you right now, there's not one motherfucker here on YouTube that has anything to do with flat Earth in this community that is making a pure living off of it. So stop. Just stop with your beggings. I just don't.
And we in my run in the YouTube doing my show, I appreciate so much like every single person, because I mean, what I have today is because of you guys. You know, yeah, I was in bad places and you guys followed me up and helped me out a lot, and yeah, I'm very very grateful for that the rest of my life, for real.
Yeah, and like I said, I am in the camp of 1,000% support your content creators, 1,000%, because this isn't easy. This is as sure as hell isn't fucking free. But when you start acting like your audience owes you something, you jump the shark. You're worthless as far as I'm concerned, at least. And Zep Tepe in the chat, he is one of the people that were like, "What the fuck are you doing, Sean?" Matter of fact, he still to this day goes, "Why'd you fucking donate to Arwen?" I felt bad, Zep Tepe. I won't do it again. I promise. My emails don't want, my DMs don't want that ever again. I learned my lesson. But yeah, it's there's a definite fine line, and I definitely think that there are definitely situations where if you need help asking for help is fine. But as 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 a rule of thumb for anyone live streaming, don't ever act like you're owed donations. It's so weird to me. And if you are, stop. Go out, get a job. Because this is not the get rich scheme. I can tell you that right now. Even like when before I stopped streaming, before I came back, and we were doing live streams every fucking day. It was a good enough income to be able to have fun money, computer money. But if I couldn't imagine paying a mortgage, I couldn't imagine paying maybe a car payment. It was pretty good back then. I think at my best, I think I was probably bringing in maybe 600 a month, maybe on a few good ones, especially when Aaron was around, which Aaron still is around, Jose. I'm not sure if you knew that or not.
Yeah, of course, yeah, he's still around. Damn.
Yep. Every once in a while, he'll comment on one of the YouTubes. He says he'll join one day, but I don't know. I know he's working every day though, so this is probably the worst time in the world for him to ever try to jump on a panel. But that's what I was thinking about doing, some more late night ones.
Aaron was fucking crazy. One day he gave me like $500, like 100, and then 300, and another 100. Yeah. I go like, what the fuck, man? That's just crazy, bro. Crazy.
It was the first time. Like, it was the first time, and this is so people who don't know. It got to the point. Well, I don't know if you did it or not, but I did. Aaron used to do this thing where he used to get his credit card, and he just go on a super chat spree. The problem is after a while, he started acting like that was going to be his way of saying whatever he wanted on, or controlling panels and shit. And it got to the point where I was like, stop giving me money. The last $100 he gave me, I had to return because I had to explain to him, you don't control panels because you do this. It was very weird. But that's
yeah. That was Aaron right there.
But like I said, I mean, I just don't think you should ever get on YouTube to think you're going to be rich, unless you have 500,000 subs. I'm sorry, I just don't think it's happening. I just don't, and I'm not monetized anymore, so I'm not looking for ad revenue and all that stuff. Or I'm monetized, but I am not monetizing my streams. That's a better way of saying it.
Yeah, like you don't be worrying about, little petty language that can give you little copyright strikes or little clips or music and shit like that. It is what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just so much better. And the realization is this: I've never had enough views to make an ad company pay me good money. So what's the point? And until I'm
Exactly.
coming up
Yeah.
with some, yeah, right. So if I'm going to make money here, it's going to be the generosity of people from my super chats, and that basically is the opportunity to stop all conversation so they could be heard. But the realization is I don't even like super chats. I hate it mainly because if you give me $20, I get $14. So going through YouTube isn't a benefit of me at all. That's another reason. Why would I want to promote that? I'm not trying to make YouTube fucking money. They make enough. If I was going to make a selfless plug, I'd go use my Cash App or my PayPal. They're in the description. I'm going to end my stream if you don't give me money.
I did that a few times, but I didn't do that exactly. I did it with reverse psychology. I say, I'm just too tired. I'm going to end the stream unless somebody give me money, then I can stay a little longer. Damn, I'm such an asshole.
No,
that works
that's
sometimes.
not.
I got a 5 or a 10, and I say, like, yeah, I'll say an extra 15, 20 minutes. Why not?
See, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think if you made that the staple of your streams, though, it would have been a problem. Like if your whole stream was "give me fucking money or I'm leaving," there's a problem.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And to your defense, especially when how we used to stream back in the day, is 6-7 hours into a fucking stream. You need some motivation to stay.
Hours and hours, bro. Long.
Jose, I'm still building myself up to that. Right now, I'm at I think the longest is about 4 hours. And then I was almost literally falling asleep. And it was like the afternoon. So I have to build myself back up to get into those long streams we used to do back in the day.
Yeah. I mean, I had so much help because let's say in one of those 8-hour streams, I had the Rumpus, which by himself he could talk 2 hours out of 8-hour stream. So I had help.
Yeah.
Then George was in the other side. Rest in peace, right, George? He was over there 1 or 2 more hours, to himself over there chatting with whoever randoms.
So, yeah, I was explaining because I'm pretty sure you've seen TextLex up here. I was trying to explain to her, how it works and everything because she was like, I was telling her, I was like, I think one stream we went it was like a 5-hour stream. And like usually I was cutting them off at 3, and she was like, "We're at 3 hours, end the stream." And I'm like, "No," because I think at the time I had like 4 or 5 people up here, and they were just going off, and I was like, "No, this is how it works. I start the panel, and when it gets really good, the people that are on the panel keep the panel going, and you get to just sit back and interject every once in a while." That was when it was really good. It was like first hour. My bad, Blue.
Rumpus is the ideal panel member. You don't even need an opposing point of view. Rumpus will argue with himself.
Is he still around?
I haven't talked to Rumpus in hell. It's been, I want to say, a year. I don't know what he's.
Yeah, it's been a long time. The only other person I've used Ruhif as a replacement. I call him Mini Rumpus.
That's not fair to Ruhif now. Come on.
It's okay. He calls me a flat earther.
I love Ruhif. He's a good guy.
Yeah, he is.
I like Rumpus too. I wonder, Rumpus had that, what do you call it, Rex or whatever he called it, bullshit he was going to do at Bedford.
I remember that. So that was when everything was going on. Like Jose was streaming. I was like, I remember when he said he was going to do that, and I went, I don't think you realize how difficult what you're saying is going to be, especially because he had never done anything like that. Right. And I'm pretty sure that ended up falling apart, basically.
Oh, it did. And that's kind of
when I started seeing him.
I wonder if that's had what resulted in him walking away from everything.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, because on paper, proving it's a glove seems really fucking easy. But the second it's time to get off your ass and actually go out and show it, it's not easy at all. It's not. I've done surveying pretty much my whole life, and to do the water level test after I looked at it on paper and really started going, okay, this is what I'm going to need to do this. It's not an easy task, and that has nothing to do with recording it for other people.
Oh yeah,
Like-
I think he was trying to do way too much.
Yeah.
Way too much.
Because I think what he
bad
wanted
to do, Bev did this, where he set up his auto level on one of those bridges and took a shot of the other bridge. And I don't remember if he was on the other bridge or somebody else, but they had a 16-foot. Their rods are 16 feet. Was it 5 meters? I guess so. 16 or 17 feet. He had one of those down on the other bridge, and his auto level was shooting way the hell over the top of that thing.
I remember that one.
Now, if you limit yourself to an observation like that, it wouldn't be so bad. But setting up all those different targets at different distances that Rumpus was doing, that gets monumentally more complex.
Yeah, and in theory, what he wanted to do was great. The problem is, it's a fucking monumental task to even try to get done. Where is it? Yoda in the chat. Which QNFE? Which one are you talking about? Are you talking about the Will Duffy one he did? Someone in the chat was talking about Arwen and QNFE. Have you guys heard of QNFE?
No.
I have heard that name before, and I think I have maybe heard him or spoken with him once, but I don't know him.
Yeah, I feel like he was. When I ran into him, I felt like he was on your panels before. QNFE special. QNFE, he's aligned himself with Jake the Asshole, just so you kind of have a rough draft of where we're at. I like him. I like him a lot. And the reason is because his sole thing right now is attacking flat earthers. He is a flat earther, mind you. But he just attacks all these ideas. Like I'm not sure if you know about this, Jose. I know you know about the final experiment and everything, but the chaos that has ensued on the flat Earth side of things. Have you heard about all that?
I heard a little bit, probably hearing this, listening to you in the past few weeks.
Yeah, like Jaren's in the camp of if there's a 24-hour sun, flat Earth is a big issue. Maybe not even flat Earth anymore. It's on the rethink, have to figure things out. Basically, there's a bunch of factions that have drawn the lines, and where before it was always different groups of flat earthers arguing with globers, now they're all arguing with each other about it. And what QNFE has done, what QNFE has done is now pointing out how ridiculous a lot of these people are, whether it's Dell's ever rising Earth, or it's anyone who clings to the AE map. Yeah, he's been attacking the shit out of him for it. Let me see.
So this final experiment proposition have rocked the boat, the flat Earth boat, and everybody's kind of on his shoulders now. I like it.
Yes. Yeah. Witsit. Well, see, here's the thing. So Witsit has tentatively accepted the invitation to Antarctica. So as of right now, Will Duffy has all the people. And I've said this before. I think that everyone needs to be pressing Will Duffy now for confirmation on stuff. No, I got it. Yoda, is it the hologram one? Because if it is, it's funny as shit.
Have you heard
I have that one queued up.
Have you heard the latest though out of Witsit?
I have not.
Apparently, Witsit is balking at signing the contract that Will Duffy is requiring, which basically says except for emergency conditions of some sort. He's not going to allow these guys to bail out at the last minute or whatever.
Mhm.
If
100% understandable.
If they do, then they're going to be responsible for repaying Will Duffy because those fees are not refundable.
Yeah.
And it's pitching a fit about that.
Oh, really? Because that's weird because the interview when him and Will Duffy had their interview, and I'm pretty sure I played the clip of it. Whitsitt was making it as if he was willing to go, but he needed contracts and something to concrete everything for him for Duffy's side. That's weird that Whitsitt has a problem doing the same.
Yeah,
because when Whitsitt talked to him, he ultimately said this. He said, I really don't want to go. I don't see it being necessary. He said, but I'm willing to go. I'm willing to accept to call your bluff, call Will Duffy's bluff. And then he spouted off, if I say I'll go, I'll go. I think that's insane. Because I don't see. The only issue I can see is what constitutes an emergency. And
Duffy's got a lot of money. That means he's got a lot of lawyers, and that means that they've got all that covered, I'm sure. If the contract ever gets published, it'll be very specific about what constitutes in legal terms called force majeure, a circumstance beyond your control that you would not be liable for. Some things would be quite clear, like you're sick, you're in the hospital. I mean, you can't go. That's not your fault. But there can be a lot of other, some close member of your family dies, or all kinds.
I wonder.
I'm going to do a date. Is there a date set up for that, or an bold time date gap?
Yeah, it's December, late December sometime.
I think December 19th ish.
Yeah.
And is there two candidates, like the stronger ones, to go on Flutter side?
Well, right now it would be Whitsitt and Jaren. The only issue I have is that getting a flat earther to go isn't the problem. It's getting the specific flat earthers they want to go is the hang up. That's what
like it would be preferred to have flat earther with an audience, name recognized and with opinions and shit. Okay, got it. Yeah.
I'm emailing Duffy as we speak. I want to see if. Hang on.
Well, I love you, Chunji. I love you, Blue. I love you, Sean. I love you, Nerd. I love you, Zep, and everybody. I'm out of here. Good to talk to all of you guys. Maybe I'll stop by another time. Peace.
Absolutely. Thank you, Jose. Thank you for being on, my friend.
Good to see you, Jose.
Let me see. I'm emailing Duffy as we speak. Is there a chance maybe you could send the contract you're wanting Whitsitt and Jaren to sign? That would be a fucking amazing if you do that.
Yeah, Don Giovanni seems to have some updated information from Whitsitt. I'm going on what I heard and read yesterday.
Yeah, he said Whitsitt said he's on the line for cancellation for any reason. Okay, I see. Wait, okay, I see what you're saying now. What up, Earth? Jose literally just left. He was here for a good 45 minutes. Yes. Even these sock accounts can be welcome here. Only because I'm only going to give you a wrench Illuminati croissants because it's very creative and I like it. What up, nerd? The Antarctic Paradox. Not sure what you are talking about. Let's see. Okay. I assume this is the one you were talking about, Yoda, the Will Duffy hologram one. I'm not sure if you said yes or no. I'm sorry. But I will play because I think it's funny as shit. Hang on, I need audio.
Holographic phenomenon. Holographic. You can get a tan from a hologram. That's right. You can get a tan from a hologram. That's right. You can get a tan from a hologram. That's right. The sun is holographic. You can get a tan from a hologram. The sun is holographic. You can get a tan from a hologram. I guess the guy would enjoy the heat of the sun. The sun is holographic. You can get a tan from a hologram. It's a hologram. That's right. I guess the guy. Freaking hologram. Deal with it. I guess the guy. It's a hologram. I guess the guy. That's right. It's a hologram.
All right. So you were talking about this one.
Q and V had another probably troll video.
Just fucking kill yourself now, you piece of shit! Yeah, you're a weak sack of fucking shit. Why don't you take your fucking arsenal and shove it up your ass and pull the trigger, you piece of shit? Fucking complaining all day long and not doing anything, only making things worse.
Gonna be running out of money soon. Again.
Why me? Fuck off, you fucking crap. You want me to take a shovel and beat you to death, you piece of shit? Why don't you keep going, bitch? We don't give a fuck if the majority of the world doesn't recognize that. They can go fuck themselves. Blow yourselves up, you piece of shit. Lying, cocksucking, Satan fuckers, okay? I don't give a fuck if you don't recognize relative density theory. It is scientifically established fact. There's nothing you can do about that, bitch. You hear that, bitch? There's nothing you can do to stop that fact. You bitch. Now get the fuck out.
Take note of me. But I mean, then there is the anger, right? That I do like, and I express it. But yeah, I was checking my email, and there was a response from the Flat Earth conference here in the Netherlands. Apparently, people did actually respond. And yeah, I'm a bit shocked by that. But yeah, I might actually do it. Although the time is very early for my doing.
Lazy piece of shit. Stand up early. It's good for you. Not Are you going to represent us on some flat earth conference? No, not me, please, you piece of shit. And by the way, you look very nervous. It looks like you're going to die one of these days.
I did wake up in the morning though, just realizing like, oh shit.
No way. You woke up in the morning, piece of shit. It was afternoon.
I have confidence. Hey, I'm going to the conference. So, yeah, I got some nerves now to work through. But yeah, the nerves is just that's just what it is. Really nervous. And I'm really enthusiastic about it. So yeah, I'm kind of nervous to the point where I got trouble eating. Why am I so nervous? Why am I so nervous right now? I really hope I'm gonna get over this soon because of like nerves and shit. Just have too much anticipation, jitters. It feels like a first date with a chick or something. I'm gonna be nervous now for a while. Then I'll probably be way less nervous when it actually is there. Preemptive nerves. Well, I'm just dealing with nerves. I just had trouble getting to bed. And it just makes me nervous. I want to move on. All I have to do is just not be so freaking nervous about it. Like the world's not gonna end even if I fail. I have confidence. Hey, I'm going to the conference. I don't want to like accidentally throw up here or something. But it's ridiculous. I just feel so freaking nervous, like almost throwing up nervous. Throw up? Yeah, throw up. Nervousness. Right, anyway, yeah. It's finally starting to settle. It's finally like I'm not so sick now. So, like, I shit my pants. At this moment, shitting my pants nervous right now. And my legs will be like jelly. Because I'm just dealing with nerves, man. But I'm getting better. Like, I'm doing better now. I mean, I feel kind of sick. So it's like all those freaking nerves, all those newbie nerves. I'm very familiar with nerves. I'm kind of, I guess, partially autistic. Right. I have confidence. Hey, I'm going to the conference. I have confidence. Hey, I'm going to the conference. I have confidence. Hey, I'm going to the conference. I have confidence. Hey, I'm going to the conference. Super exciting. Yeah, super nerve-wracking. Gonna be running out of money soon. Again. So that's an improvement, I guess. That's why I'm still quite nervous about it. But I'm really nervous about it right now. Alright, so I just need to calm down. So yeah, I actually feel a bit nervous now. I kind of need to get rid of these nerves. Why was I so nervous? And now I'm freaking nervous. It's just typical stage fright. I mean, it's literally stage fright. It's anticipation stress. Yeah, I know what stage fright is. Dude, I'm so fucking nervous about this. I'm so fucking nervous. I feel embarrassed that I'm that freaking nervous, man. And I'm trying to calm down. Right, but right now I'm a bit nervous about it all. Yeah, I'm disoriented. It is really like the nerves just came crawling back. Why are you getting angry? Because I'm nervous, I'm trying to get it under control, and you all getting, oh! Yeah, it's not helping. It's just making me more nervous. Still feeling nervous about all this. This is annoying. Like, I don't want to feel so nervous. Like, this is gonna keep going. for another few days. Like, my shows are just gonna not really work out all that great here on YouTube because the nerves do get in the way of just being able to do the show normally. Get these nerves out because I still feel like nervous sickness, and I need to have that stop. The piling on doesn't actually make the nerves better. If I'm gonna be just nervous all the time and not really know what to talk about until that conference, then I'm probably gonna end up skipping a bunch of shows. But man, I will be like nervous like crazy. I don't know how large an audience that's even gonna be, Steamy Traveler. I just feel take note of me. But I mean, then there is the anger, right? That I do like, and I express it. Sorry, today I'm just not in total good form. I was like really sick from the nerves, except that I forgot my comb, and so my hair was a mess. I really am. Like, what if I mess up with my hair and...
Yeah, I'm just sick of fucking people whining about my damn hair. Like, oh, I'm so bald, I'm so bald. Oh, do I look bald? I'm pretty sure this is hair. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, it's hair. I don't know why the fuck everybody always has to fucking imagine like I'm fucking bald. What the fuck is your fucking problem? Why? Why are there like 500 fucking people out there always whining about my fucking hair? Get a fucking life, you fucking retards!
Like, what if I mess up with my hair and like my clothes are just trash, and I don't know like what type of people they take on, and if they have like guys that will like really help out.
Hey, Adrev.
I have a quick question. Has anyone seen him wear anything besides that white shirt, black shorts?
Nope.
I just thought about that when he said that. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, he's probably just gonna wear the shirt and the shorts.
Maybe there is also guys that want to beat you up. You remember, you threatened some guys with a machete.
If I do go, because I'll be completely surrounded by people that I don't know.
Yeah, you never know who's waiting outside and break your legs because you want people to kill themselves and you say bad stuff about people. Over the years, there is hundreds of people that want to beat you up, Arwijn. The conference is a dangerous place for you. Did you ever take this into consideration, Arwijn?
So you might be right. I haven't considered that.
Just fucking kill yourself now, piece of shit! Yeah, you're a weak sack of fucking shit. Why don't you take your fucking arsenal and shove it up your ass and pull the trigger, you piece of shit? Fucking complaining all day long and not doing anything, only making things worse. Why me? Fuck off, fucking crap. You want me to take a shovel and beat you to death, you piece of shit? Why don't you keep going, bitch? We don't give a fuck if the majority of the world doesn't recognize it. They can go fuck themselves. Blow yourselves up, you piece of shit, lying, cocksucking, sick fuckers, okay? I don't give a fuck if you don't recognize relativity theory. It is scientifically established fact. There's nothing you can do about that, bitch. You hear that, bitch? There's nothing you can do to stop that fact, bitch. Now get the fuck out of my chat, scum. You don't get to fucking tell me how I spend my money, you motherfucker! You don't know me, so you shut your fucking mouth! Fucking fuck off, scumbag! Fuck off! Go fucking kill yourself! You hear me, you satanic scumbag? Openly satanic scumbag? Kill yourself! Get the fuck out of my chat, you piece of shit! I really wish this fucking asshole would kill himself, yeah? Fucking kill yourself, scumbag! Kill yourself, scumbag! But you fuck off with your fucking soccer cock, you piece of shit! You fucking jump off the roof, you faggot! Fuck off! Yeah, I'm just sick of fucking people whining about my damn hair. Oh, I'm so bald, I'm so bald. Oh, do I look bald? I'm pretty sure this is hair. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, it's hair. I don't know why the fuck everybody always has to fucking imagine like I'm fucking bald. What the fuck is your fucking problem?
Alright, if I was you, I would go to the conference. Because there might be people that want to test the razor sharp machete on you or throw you from the roof. Stuff like that. If I was you, I would stay home. That's safest for you, alright? Bye bye.
Why don't you come in front of me and I'll fucking chop you up with a machete? I will fucking hack your fucking limbs off from your shoulder to your fucking to your belly area. And just keep chopping you up into fucking pieces of meat. You freaks! What the fuck is your fucking problem? Why do you always have to whine about that shit? Yeah, got it? I'm so sick of this horse shit. Why? Why are there like 500 fucking people out there always whining about my fucking hair? Get a fucking life, you fucking retards!
I'm kind of, I guess, partially autistic.
Now you're stuttering spastic. You're stuttering like a stupid spastic.
Autistic.
Stupid spastic.
Yeah. So I started a poll after watching this. I instantly went, "Holy crap! Arwen's gonna flip the fuck out at that conference." Does anyone else do? Have a good one, Blue. Does anyone else think that's a good possibility?
I don't know. I don't think Arwen's nervous at all.
At all, huh? I'm worried about him. I'm nervous for him now. Let's see. I'm hoping I get a. I'm waiting for an email from Duffy.
So, like, is he going to continue doing this? After giving the speech, like just continuing the same exact line he's been doing for I don't know how many years now, 6 at least.
I think he's been doing it for about 8. What's up, Hannah? I don't know. I mean, he's been to one of these conferences before. I know he didn't speak at it though. Maybe Yoda, you if you're in the chat and did he show that he got an invitation to speak there, or is Arwen on like an Arwen I'm going to speak there thing? I'm assuming they asked him to speak. I don't think he'd freak himself out for no reason. I mean, as opposed to any other time he has.
Wait, Arwen freak himself out? I mean, he's the most calm, cool, and collective person that I've ever met on YouTube.
On YouTube. Well, I'm pretty sure. That's another good question. I wonder if he's the same. I can see him being the same in real life. That's a good question, Stone Monkey. Stone Monkey says, he said, who offered to drive him to the conference? Because I know it's not like really close to him. No, you didn't. I hope you're lying, Yoda. The conference organizers suggested they invite him. Please tell me you're bullshitting. Did you guys really? No, his dad like lives up by where the conference is at. I don't think his dad's going to drive. Does he? He doesn't drive, huh?
No, I don't think he does. I think last I knew, he was taking public transportation if he went out.
Back to the store and shit. Asking. As I said, one time, Arwen almost stayed the night away from home. Well, he had to have left home. He doesn't live with his parents. I'm not traveling by bike. No, I think it's crazy. I think, do they pay people at these conferences? I don't know how they work.
I think it depends on the conference itself. There are certain conferences where you do get paid for it, paid for speaking, but others they just it's just the accolade of actually speaking at the conference. I don't know about the Flat Earth conference or whatever.
Oh, okay. So there is. Oh, wait. All right. So this isn't confirmation, but Zep says they get paid 75 for 1 day, 135 for 2 days, which gives perfect reasoning for his willingness to do it now. And okay, got people in the chat. Would this count as a job?
Ooh, I don't know. Maybe part-time job.
I think it should count. Earth Conference EU. Is it the demonstration Earth? Oh, there's Dutch Flat Earth Conference. Jesus. All right, where is it? Why won't it let me translate? There it is. There it is. Speakers. Who is speaking at the Dutch Flat Earth Conference? Here's program 1. Ooh, there he is. Arwen. All right. Opening Franz, Steve Walker, Peter. I don't know anybody except for Arwen. Day 2. So Arwen will only be there for 1 day. And I have no idea who any of these people are. Hey, look, Arwen in a different shirt.
Are we sure that's Arwen then?
Hang on, I gotta see his hairline. Yeah, that's him. Oh, but he has his white shirt under it. And I'm pretty sure he's wearing black pants or black shorts. All right, let's see.
So he just added an accessory. It wasn't really changing.
Exactly. He's speaking for an hour and a half. Well, that should be easy for him to do.
Up there for him, or
are any of these
does he
guys
have to bring his
like,
own?
Say it again.
I said, do you think they're going to have some hot tea there for him, or do you think he has to bring his own?
Okay. So one of these assholes in the chat, one of the many viewers for Arwen, asked him about that, and he went on a rant about how ridiculous it would be to think that he would bring a Illuminati croissant. Is that what they're fucking called, or does he just call them that?
I have no idea.
How much does it cost to go to this? 75 euro. What the fuck? Wait, Zep, was that the cost of how much it costs to get in or how much they get paid? Because it seems like it's cost or participation. Yeah, see that's not what they're paying Arwen. That's how much it costs to get in. Oh, look. I wonder if Arwen requested that he needed a tea break after. Okay, that was for the price of the tickets. That's crazy. What's the difference between tea time and coffee break?
Well, tea time is more like tea and sandwiches and stuff like that. Coffee break is more like have a cup of coffee, smoke a cigarette, then get back to work.
And now that I think about it, I don't think Arwen can fill that 90 minutes either. Because most of his 2 to 3 hours of talk time is being angry with people asking questions or saying something.
You really think I'm up here on stage for your amusement?
Okay, so it's on. What day is this on? I don't speak it, so I don't know what the fuck this is. Oh, September. Duh. Will this be live? Does it have a YouTube channel? Wait, what happened? Asking he made it to Amsterdam conference to eventually after 2 hours of crying on camera. Okay, I see what you're saying now. Oh, so he definitely didn't speak then. Happy early birthday. I'm going to find out if I can get this. If it's going to be on YouTube. That would be amazing. Okay, so if I find it, if I can find the link, even if I have to pay for it, I'm absolutely gonna get that, and I'll fucking stream that. I will. I am absolutely going to. No worries, Sean. I'm absolutely gonna go ahead and. I'm so paying for that. It's so gonna be worth it. So yeah, that's what I gotta do. I gotta figure out, and I'm sure all of you guys will be on it too. So if you find links or a way, even if I have to pay for it, let me know, because I will pay for that conference and we will watch Arwen. Oh, that would be so great. So are we going to do a pool? Are we doing a pool on whether or not he'll even show up? Because I would be all for that one. Oh, it'll be in Dutch. All right, so now we need a Dutch interpreter. Wait, does it matter if it's in Dutch? What up, right to hand? Is he in your server right now? I would ask Aaron about all this stuff, but that dude gets unhinged way too quick. Even if you just ask him how his day is. he said he might do it in English. I wonder if, yeah, but in I don't in the Netherlands. What is the? I mean, I know that it's gonna. I know this may sound stupid, but bear with me. In the Netherlands, what is the majority spoken language? I didn't write the hand. Was that today? I mean, I've seen you over at Jim Pandas, but basically just them giving you all shit. Okay, Dutch and then English. 2 days. The speakers. I'm assuming. See, you can't tell, but wait, haven't they've done conferences in over there before, haven't they? You said they had one in Amsterdam. What primarily? What did they speak there? No, I mean, at that conference. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even give a fuck what Armin's gonna say. I could just watch it on mute and just wait for a flip out. I just can't imagine. Like, there are people on here that can't contain their emotions, right? But I'm pretty damn sure that if you met them in person, they wouldn't act like that. I kind of feel like Arwen is not that type. Arwen is the type that he can't act, he can't fake him. So that'd be a situation where Arwen sitting in front of his computer doing a live stream. Like, is he going to handle it like that? Like, not does he plan on talking shit and all that or being upset, but does he think in his head that it's him sitting down in front of his computer and just talking to people that are watching? Is that how he's going to think about it? Or is he really going to, like, is he going to have a presentation? Because I've heard him talk about, well, I'm definitely going to have pictures, to present and stuff on that board back there. But Arwen creating a presentation doesn't seem much Arwen-y. I've never seen him do anything like that. I found this video of him, possibly one of the conference founders. Let's see what this is. Okay. That is one of the speakers that is going to be there. Hang on, I'm watching the wrong screen. I'm going to tell you right now, that conference is not going to be in English. That's not the founder. That's a Glober. Are you sure? I don't think that was a Glober. He's one of the speakers there. Where did I see his name?
Maybe he is a Glober. Maybe he's doing it just for the fact that he can do it. He's like, you know what? I'll throw a flat Earth conference. I'll make the money from it.
Soon, the Flat Earth Conference of France Healings was the panel consisting of idiots who. This isn't his channel. That's why. I don't know. I don't think he is. I don't speak. I don't speak Dutch, so I don't know what his YouTube or his Facebook says.
Can you translate the page?
No, because this is what we're looking at now is a YouTube upload, and the guy, I did the translation for the actual YouTube that we're doing, but the YouTube we're looking at is a Glober. He's not the founder. It seems like he is. I don't know. Why did the Truth Conference cost money? Oh, that's the guy you guys emailed. Okay. Franz is the founder. Okay, okay, so he's the founder. Yeah, I'm guessing. I'm willing to guess that they're all going to be speaking Dutch. Okay, hang on. The language of Congress will again, due to the great interest from Dutch soil, it appears that there is a significant support for a second truly Dutch conference in Dutch-speaking Belgium. And with foreign input, the language of the Congress will therefore be Dutch with a number of speakers in English. Below, you will see a proposed schedule of the two conferences. Please note changes are possible due to travel times and possibility of international streaming connections. And A4 of the program can soon be downloaded under the heading pro. Okay, yeah, so we'll be regardless, we're watching it. So on the 28th, at some point, we'll be watching the RN. Whether it's free or not, I don't care. You know, yes, others are talking about it. Unfortunately, I don't understand it, so I don't know what he was saying. Well, that's the question. But are there very many Dutch flat earthers? I don't know. Wish there was a way to translate what he was saying. Ooh, that's a good good point to point out, Zep. Arwen doesn't know the Dutch translation of all the catchphrases he learned from Oakley, so he said he might do it in English. Yeah, he probably will have to do it in English if that's the case. I don't know. It all seems weird. I only know one language, so when it comes to that bilingual crap, I don't understand how you guys do it. I don't know how hard it is. I can only imagine. Because it would make more sense. And I don't know how. Like, I've never really watched any of these conferences. It would make more sense to me that it would be in English if it's being streamed, right? Because obviously, English is going to be the predominant language for anyone that's going to be watching it, probably. So, does anybody speak Dutch? Can read it? It'd be great, because I want to know what these comments say on here. Wait, what? I hope he just misspoke, though. Is that, like, seriously? That just seems ridiculous all in all. Let's see. Let's see who this guy is. Oh, wow. God, for someone speaking and founding something, he doesn't post very much. Yeah, that guy, he wants to speak Dutch. Just trying to see who some of these people are. Darren Nesbitt. I don't know why that sounds familiar. Mm. I can't find any of those other people. I was trying to search and see if I could find them. I'm excited for it. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, I want to see what's going to happen. An A4 of the program. Where's he going to be? Oh, I think he says to stay with his father. Oh yeah, there he is, the organizer. So that we're going to start placing bets. Will Arwen show up or not? That's amazing. Did you guys really do that? Did you guys really hit him up to have the? That is awesome. Is this data flat Earth Stone Monkey? Ooh. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Absolutely, man. No. If you, hey guys, let me make it clear. If you guys have like content you want to be seen out there, you guys all have those wrenches, because I don't want to limit you guys to that. You guys can share your links, your channel pages, everything, and I have no problem. It's not selfless promotions to me, man, at all. Make sure you put your link to your channel out there, or actually, I'll do it right now. Hang on, I'll pull it up as we speak. And subscribe. So this is a link to Jamie C. Level, his YouTube channel. Check him out. As soon as we heard about the conference, myself and Steamy Traveler emailed the host. Let's go to your channel. Let's check some of those out, Jamie. Some of these are a little too long, but let me see. Trying to see which one we should play. Why would we be a bit biased? I'll play this one. Which one should we play, Jamie? I was going to play the Big Girls Don't Cry one. Who would you like to promote your channel using? All right, Netflix and chill. Let me see if I can find it. Okay.
The hanky, see the panky. Single mum, reveal yourself.
Okay, good. I feel good. Now you're looking good.
Top of his head. Ladies, if he's not Mr. Right, turn off your lights. Oh, hey, 28 lights still left on. A good start for you, bad for our electricity bill. Karine, tell me why you've kept your lights on.
Well, you've got a beautiful smile, and also you look like George Michael.
Just no. Shut up.
2 girls have turned off, and as I go and speak to the girls with the cataracts, we'll see what's going on in their minds. Okay, Lucy, you turned off in that round.
Yeah, I couldn't get past the moustache. It's just like that Captain Hook.
No, I like it. You can just go out shopping, put your shopping bags on it. Haley, what about you?
I like your beard, I like your tash, but when you kiss me, don't leave a rash.
So that's funny. That is genuinely funny.
I think it would give me a little rash.
Actually, the mustache has put me on the radar for a lot of women. You're not interested? Well, go fuck yourself. Get the fuck out of here then, asswipe. Oh, you don't like me swearing? Well, get the fuck out of here then, too. This is not the average retarded Christian family, whatever. Go fuck yourself. This is not for you.
Brilliant. Alex, why did you turn off?
It's just the attire. Like, no, can't be chewed with that, Paddy.
I like it. It's like a sexy Al Capone. Okay, no, that's fair enough.
But I got holes in my clothes. I don't see how that's relevant. I support your local Arwin. I food and paper. I could definitely use it.
Haley, why did you turn your light off? And you were pretty quick to turn it off. No, you were one of the first girls to do it.
Paddy, to be honest, I loved the song choice.
You're both lazy.
But I really don't need that outfit. You look like Beetlejuice.
Say that to my fucking face, you dirty, disgusting fucking spick. I'll cut your head off with a fucking machete, bitch.
It takes a lot of guts to stand by that as well, so well done.
Okay, all right. Some good comments there. Really good. Mustachioed Maverick made an impact in round 1, but will the girls still be interested after round 2? Girls, if you think he's Mr. Right, keep on your lights. The floor is all yours. Take it away.
I'm Arwin. I want to attract a female, an unvexed man, 43, who believes in traditional values and social roles. I definitely know some things about relationships. I'm not a virgin, guys. I've given squirts, okay? I've given fucks because I'm really good at sex because of my empathy power. And when I'm in love, it is divine and for females only. Hyper aware, I'm super well coordinated.
That's kind of like one of those moments where, like, you know someone who hasn't ever been with a woman, and you're like, "What do tits feel like?" And they're like, "A bag of sand."
And high coordinates, overall flexibility. I don't get into accidents ever.
Everyone's green.
I'm a hermit. I don't really have a big working career outside of the YouTube channel, and because I have the looks, whatever, I can talk. And that's kind of why it keeps working. Other people that tune in and listen or even converse with me, they get pulled up to that level as well. So it's like in my presence, you like become more. Everybody can tune in while I sing. You can all hear that I'm singing. You can hear how damn good I am at it. Yeah? I can like sing really complex melodic pieces, like jumping back and forth in tones in a very complex way. Like I can basically mimic or follow along compositions from classical composers, the ones that I really like. And I just spontaneously sing a song. Like, what do you do with the angle after? What do you do with the angle after? What do you do with the angle after? What can an Arwin do? What do you do with the angle after? What do you do with the angle after? What do you do with the angle after? Shove it in your ass.
Ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bike.
Just do that. Just whatever. Spontaneous music nightmare sometimes. Where there's songs that I don't want to hear and they just keep repeating themselves in my head. I am incredibly handsome and very smart and super charismatic and I'm ageless like an elf. I've been a teenager for like 40 years. It's kind of weird because elves age at a different rate. I seem to just be regenerating more and more. I seem to only get better. Like, I'm in pretty good shape. It's much better than 2 years ago. I am very happy with my physical body. Very, very, very happy. It is perfect. I feel elated that God gave me this body because it is perfect. It's the best you can get out of this combination. Yeah, by the way, how you like my
Ah! Why? Things you can't
Unseen. I am bare-chested here, so what do you think?
Look at them pecs. Can I have a little squinch?
Because I am all for bare-chested men.
Yeah, no surprise.
I just want to say right now, this is like a perfect example of why content creators do deserve a little something. Because, Jamie, the amount of times you had to have watched Arwen with his shirt off to create this upload, you deserve something, my friend.
Not that I love it, but it's just like, yeah, that's cool. That's manly.
So gay? Yeah, it's totally gay.
Women like it. And I like that women like it. But, dude, bro, it's gotta look good, though. You can't just be a gross goblin. I'm an elf. I'm not a bushy, brown Indian. No, I just don't have chest hair. I'm an elf. Same goes for my back. Yeah, I'm not a hairy dude. It's already a miracle that I can even grow a mustache. So by this looking better, I feel I have more the right to actually expose it.
Will you, of God, put on a fucking shirt?
I mean, I have very basic weights. I guess it's more like of the female class weights. I don't care. It's like sometimes just a little bit. Workout video with naked Arwen. I couldn't convince he was. I feel more manly. Yeah, these are 3 kilograms. I like it. Take that, Owen Benjamin. Let's see if you can do the bare chest challenge.
That'll never happen.
You dare, Owen. Sorry, you don't have to. If it's super hot, then maybe that will be interesting. That will be interesting. I'm fantasizing about this way too much.
Sodomy is never going to make you feel good.
I mean, I am clinically homophobic.
But you like want to kiss a guy.
Because I did kiss that guy once.
Whatever the fuck you're into.
Like, I'm so not gay.
That's what it is. It just sounds like that.
Maybe it's just a really uncanny coincidence.
You know it. Okay, that's it for me today. Penis. Penis.
So, hey, want to tackle the truth? Hey, want a good time? I'm right here. And that's it. That's all you get.
Why don't you show that? He took his shirt off in the video, and I really enjoyed that. Nicola, you've still got your lights on. Tell me why.
I just can't wait to see what his talent's going to be.
I am now a hero. It's like, whoa, apparently I'm a wizard. I was born a wizard, and like I'm now just figuring it out. That broke everybody's mind. It's like, how is that possible? How can a little kid do that? Where did you get that wisdom? Where did you get that? Where do you get it from? It's out of nowhere. It's like that. Your parents didn't teach you that, and they didn't. It's like, where do you get that information from? I got it from the future.
We'll see what he's got.
Okay, no, that's fair enough. I'm told you've got an absolutely fantastic party.
Yeah.
What is it?
I'm super fast. I can exercise a haunted room without ever even having seen it over the phone or somebody else knowing about it in a matter of 1 minute, and extremely successful. I've never been that strong.
Okay, hang on. Okay, guys. Just remember something. Hang on. Earth, hang on, people. I just remember something, and I need to say this because so I wake up in the morning, and I'm not gonna lie. First thing I do is usually I go and I listen to Arwen because this kind of stuff. The other day, he was, oh my God. Zep, I know you were there. This man said that he has the ability to take a woman's period pain away.
Wait, he's
any pain. So like if you hurt your arm, he could like touch your arm and take your pain. The problem is that if he does that, he then feels your pain.
Wait, those words actually came out of his mouth?
Yes, he said he says he has done this with like past girlfriends, where like they're having like the cramps and all that kind of stuff, and he has the ability to take that from them.
Yet he's still single.
I'm not even, like I said a minute ago, I'm not gonna lie. When I'm looking at when I'm listening to Arwen talk about this stuff, it sounds like the 40-year-old virgin explaining what tits feel like. When I hear Arwen talk about women and sex and all that kind of stuff. That's what it sounds like to me.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
Yeah. Let me see. I thought I just made you
Like I feel so bad for the guy, but I mean, then again, you know,
no.
he's in his
I
own
felt
world.
bad too. I felt bad too. It's not a bad thing, right? I felt bad. So, and I'm not sure if you heard earlier. I actually got in a lot of trouble for this. Not especially Charlie's here, so it works. Charlie, I know you are Charlie. Yoda or Zep and all that. I donated to Arwen like 2 months ago, and I think the last message I got was yesterday, still commenting on stop giving Arwen money. Well, I felt bad, but then after listening for like a week, I noticed that he started getting angry when he wasn't getting donation and telling people. And at that point, I was like, "Oh, you're bad." And I won't. Charlie, Sepp, anyone listen, Yoda, I promise Arwen will never get a dime from me again. Stop emailing, stop DMing me, telling me not to.
What's like the average number of viewers though?
Okay, so that's the thing. He averages between 20 and 35 viewers at the whole live stream.
That's not bad. I mean, and it's
actually good. Okay, put it this way. I'm average right now. I think the best I average is like 10, 15 tops now, right now. Huh?
Oh, you're getting higher though. But before you were up at like what, 30, 40 people would be watching?
Oh no, well no. When when me and Jose were like 4 years ago when I was streaming, I would get between 30 to 50 people per stream.
Yeah.
So trust me, B.Y.O.T, I left for 4 years. I don't expect it to be what it was when I got back.
But I've noticed it's getting higher though. Like when you first started, we get like maybe 3 or 4. Now you're up to about what, like 10, 15?
Yeah.
So,
it's definitely right. I'm definitely getting more people getting eyes that I'm back. And like I said, I enjoy doing it. So when it comes down to it, the viewers don't really matter to me. And it's sure as hell not the money. I just enjoy doing this. This is fucking fun as shit to me.
But it's messed up how those people watch him, but they won't, they won't donate to him. They won't contribute. I mean, if they enjoy his content, why not?
That's because out of 35 people that are watching his stream, 4 people actually like him.
Oh yeah.
I'm telling you right now, I literally I'm there for like an hour and a half just in his chat because he doesn't do panels, and I can tell you right now, 99% of the people that are in his chat are Globers.
Yeah, I kind of figure that. I go there once in a while just to troll a little bit.
Yeah, and then 95% of the people that are there don't even talk in the chat at all.
Wow.
Yeah. And those numbers are so for me, I prefer more interaction in the chat than viewer. Like if I saw 50 people watching right now and I noticed that there's only 8 people type in my chat, I prefer those numbers to be closer.
Yeah.
But for me, I've done it for years before when I really, really first started. I'll talk on here for hours by myself. I don't care. And that was what kind of made it become more of a better panel thing where people didn't feel like they had to be here. And then when they started to, they saw people here. Then they start remembering, oh, Sean's going live, and then panels. Because ultimately what I like is a full panel of people talking like kind of like Discord, but less toxic.
Right.
But it is what it is. I look, as long as I enjoy doing this, I'm not going anywhere.
I'm kind of upset that I missed getting a chance to talk with Jose, man. I went back and listened.
He said he'll be back. He'll say he'll come back around. Sounds like he's got he's doing life right now. So
that's good.
Doing the YouTube thing isn't really a priority for him. He says he listens in and stuff. So hopefully he'll jump in more.
He's been creeping around.
I'm pretty sure he's listening right now.
Yeah,
but I think he had to go to work or something. It sounded like he had something to do. That maybe he's on like a lunch break or something.
That's good stuff, man. Hey, Jose, if you're listening, man, we all miss you. We love you.
Yeah.
Yep. Good times, good old times. What sucked is that when there was a lot of content that we lost before when his channel got shut down. He had to start over again.
Yeah.
There was a lot of stuff that got lost. Because I like to go back and pull some of that stuff. Go ahead.
I don't have a lot. I probably have about 20 Jose live streams saved.
Like Sage,
like the full the full thing.
Oh shit, nice.
Hey,
From
yeah,
before,
save
from
everything on
before
OBS.
you talking about before his channel got shut down the first time?
Yes, the original Jose channel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, from the channel that got shut down.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff back in it that I wish I could find. Like people that came on that there was one guy that came on that there's something that he presented that I really wanted to find. And I just I don't know, I just couldn't, because going through it is, they're like 3, 4, sometimes 3-4 hour shows, 1, 2, 3 hour shows, and you really can't really sift through that stuff to find, one small little conversation. But yeah, that's cool.
I have even more. I probably have 60, 70 hours of Jose back panels. Remember when he used to do the panels after the streams? I have majority of what I have is that.
Oh shit!
I have a lot of content. When I found OBS, I was like, that shit was almost recording 24/7.
You should probably maybe just fucking live stream that stuff, man, just for the hell of it. Just
I'll do this. Jose, if you are listening, let me know in my emails, DM me something. If you want your content to start back up on your channel, I'd rather send it to you than upload it. But if you have zero plan of doing so, I may start doing that. But I'd rather give it to him. It's his content.
Right.
Yeah. But that was good. So I'm probably gonna start doing that because that's when YouTube was fun. Back in the day when we used to do the piggyback thing. I think I want to do that where I start playing and not even be here, just play old panels that we used to have, because that would show people how it used to be, and maybe that will build the panel thing up again.
Yeah, because there's a lot of new people that don't really know a lot of the stuff that went down, a lot of the, you know what I mean? A lot of the observations that were shown that people don't know about. Like, I think there's a lot of people that are around now that don't even know about Ranty.
Yeah. I've heard a lot of people that go, Ranty who? It's like, what?
Yeah.
It's just it's a weird dynamic. I still, if you are listening, Jose, I still want to do this where we gather up all the flat earthers and we have a live stream and we have debates with flat earthers, because that's one thing I haven't seen yet. Like, we all know there are just a lot of flat earthers. There's a lot now. But and we communicate, like, right, me and Jose, Tim, like, there's a bunch of flat earthers I talk to in the background, but we've never all just been at a place where all these people that go, because I'm not sure if anyone saw it in the very, 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 very beginning of the stream. The very first comment I got on this live stream was a guy named Zedek, I think it was. And here, there it is. And he types, he's an flat earthers. Another clown has entered the circus. There are no flat earthers, not even one. And I was just in my head, I'm like, man, that's fucking crazy, because I got lists of flat earthers.
Yeah, I mean, look at Babs. Babs was a flat earther. The last guy you ever interviewed you debated on your channel, he was a flat earther.
Yep, that was the last debate I had before I skipped out. That was actually a good one. That was the one Pete actually fucking moderated and did a fucking great job of doing it too.
Yeah. There's another guy, I think his name is Kali. He was a flat earther too.
Kali, yep.
Kali, yeah, he was probably one of the most recent ones to flip over.
Yeah, about him.
Oh yeah. Don't tell me.
I'm not sure. I'm gonna just keep it straight. I think he's full of shit.
Yeah.
But I don't even know which way he's full of shit. Like, I don't know if he was never a flat earther and
No,
now he's done being, or
he debated MC Toon, I think, as a flat earther.
did he?
I think that was, yeah, I believe so.
Okay, but okay, then it goes to the next part. I don't think he's really a Glober.
Oh.
He just has this really thick trolly aura around him. Because I was there. I was in the conversation with him when he said he was leaving Flat Earth. It was over at, was that Tataria or MMM? It was one of the two servers. I'm pretty sure it was on MMM when it happened. I was there. I was in the middle, I was in that conversation. But then like a week later, he was like doubting Globe again. I doubt his legitimacy and what he says. I'll just say it like that. Or I can say I think he's full of shit. One of the two. That's just my opinion.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Did he change his name or something? Because I had DMs with him, and I don't know if he changed his name or something. Because he asked me to send me all of my observations and stuff. Like I sent him a ton of stuff. That way he could go into Flat Earth 24/7 Flat Earth and use some of my content for whatever he wanted to use it for.
I don't think he
So
changed
I don't know.
What is it?
Yeah, I was looking for DMs, but I can't find him. I don't know unless he changed his name.
I'm looking, but I don't. You may have changed it. Then again, I haven't seen him around lately either, so I'm not sure. I don't have it. He may have changed it. That's the other thing. If you're on Discord, stop changing your fucking names. What's wrong with you people? It makes it difficult to know who you are. Ask Phil. Never mind. I forgot about Phil. Oh, okay. You're talking about Arwen's chat.
So Brian Leakey has been my he's about to be my new punching bag now.
What topic are you guys discussing?
So if you haven't seen his past 3 videos, yeah, they're pretty bad. Like the one video is so bad, even Gary Wybenga said it doesn't make any sense.
Dealing with Brian is, I don't know how. I debated him on MMM a little while ago. He's a special kind of annoying.
Yeah, but it's like you could show him how wrong he is, black and white, and he won't. He will still claim that he's somehow right.
But that's the thing. I don't understand.
You could say, hey, you see this leaf? You see this leaf right here? This leaf is green, and he'll try and argue with you, try and say how it's not green, or so. I don't know if you saw. I posted a video recently where he misidentified a mountain. Clearly misidentified it. You could have typed it in and found the mountain, but no, he thought that some mountain 30 miles away was actually the mountain when it clearly wasn't. And I've tried DMing him. I've tried contacting him, saying, "Hey man, this is wrong. What's wrong with you?" He's just completely ignoring it.
Yeah, I agree with Hannah. I just don't think he's capable of compiling enough information to sound rational.
But he tries so hard. If you watch his videos, he has all this information, but he's kind of spits out real quick. But if it's some of it is it's so clearly wrong, and you can tell him he's wrong. He just like it won't register in his brain how wrong he is. Like almost like he doesn't care how wrong he is. He's just doing it. And then at the end of his video, he puts up his PayPal and all that shit, trying to get donations. I'm like, what are you doing, man? I mean, I get it. You want support from your followers and everything, but you gotta make sure that your information you're putting out is correct first. You know?
Yeah, well, he's a clear example of someone who you can tell right off the bat when he watches something for information, his interpretation is so clearly wrong that he can't even distinguish between right and wrong in what he's watching. So I don't like, Chemo. People would be like, Chemo is full of shit, and he knows he's full of shit.
Right.
I don't think Brian knows that. I honestly think Brian thinks he understands what he's talking about, and he thinks he's correct in what he's talking about.
Absolutely.
And I think that's almost scarier than the person that does it on purpose.
Right. Absolutely. And then to not even acknowledge how wrong you are about something. To say, oh man, you know what? Yeah, I was wrong. Let me go back and let me put out a video saying, hey, I was wrong about this. Let me retract that. No. Just leave it up. People in the comment section telling you how wrong you are. No, this is incorrect. And you just leave it up and don't say nothing about it. Don't address it. Nothing. Like, that's clearly dishonest.
I would at least address it. Because, like, if that were the case, I would have a lot less uploads and live streams. Like if you thought about it, because like I streamed for what 4.5 years, 5 years, as a flat earther, and I know all my shit's, not all of it, because I had a lot of information that wasn't that way, but the important thing to me would be keep it there, right? That's content, that's still views, right? But do an upload showing that you were wrong. Show that you're learning that you need to correct, like Chris Berry used to do.
Yeah, like in one of my recent videos, right? I had put a bunch of videos of people talking about the 24-hour sun, how they they experience it. They work down in Antarctica, and they're talking about it. And one of those clips was actually from the North Pole, and I didn't realize it until after I uploaded the video. And in the comment section, I put the time. And I was like, hey, this part right here is wrong. I didn't realize it until afterwards, and they're actually in the north. Bam. I acknowledge my error, right? But so do something like that. Acknowledge your error. Say, hey, I was wrong. This is not the mountain. It's actually this mountain right here. I'm looking in the wrong direction. Blah, blah, blah. Just acknowledge the error. But he won't even, I guess that's just flat earthers in general, None of them will actually express their.
Well, here's the next question. Does he understand where he's wrong?
You have to. It's almost like it's almost like looking at Google Earth, right, and saying, "Hey, Dallas, Texas is right here," but it's not actually Dallas, Texas. It's actually fucking Austin, Texas. You know what I'm saying? And it's clearly marked Austin, Texas, but you're saying, no, this is Dallas. Like, are you serious?
Oh, for the record, in the chat, what's up, first of all? What's up, nerd? He wants examples that Chris Berry is capable of learning. I do have citations. I will find that for you. Here's how I know. First of all, learning doesn't mean you get it right. It just means that you acknowledge your wrongs and try to fix them. I want to make sure I establish that part very clearly. I got to find his channel first.
No. Learning is, I mean, you could learn something that's incorrect and you can continue to keep doing it. You just learned it the wrong way.
Because I know you remember all the shit we went through with him.
Chris Berry.
In fact, the damn, tip of my tongue. The observations that you did the ones that I use all the time. I use that all the time, B.O.T. That Mount Rainier.
Oh yeah. That was like the
I
first
use
one.
that shit all the time. All the time. Hang on, I'm trying to find it right
Yeah.
now. Oh, there it is.
Those were the days.
Yeah, so we were doing, it was a big discussion over like how the clouds of Mount Rainier, or the shadow on the bottom of the clouds of Mount Rainier. I'm not even going to show the picture for you guys know it, but B-Ball did like did a test that shows, where the sun would have to be basically to create that situation.
Right.
And in doing so, because we did that, Chris started doing a bunch of experiments because he was saying that it wasn't the sun being too low, it was the albedo rating of this, the ground, this mountains, everything that would make that happen. So he did probably. Hey, no worries, James. Thanks for stopping in, and can't wait for that next upload. Let me know when you do that. If I'm live, let me know, and we'll watch it, or I'll share the link so we can get that out there for you, buddy. No problem. Yeah. So what Chris Berry started doing is he did a bunch of experiments over probably 5 uploads. Well, it started off one, but then we kept going. Hey, Chris, you're doing it wrong. Blah 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 blah, and then Chris would do another one, and it'd be better than the first. But he would, once it got to the point after what we had explained was wrong, it'd go bad again. But then he kept going back to the drawing board. To me, and I'm not, to me, that's an example that he can learn.
Right.
All that for that.
What he did was he kept showing the one time he did it in his garage, and he had of course his floor on the garage was like shiny. So obviously, you have the light above, and it's reflecting off the shiny floor and creating the shadow up underneath of whatever he was showing. And I'm like, you're just showing a reflection off the ground, right? You're not going to get that same reflection off of grass or off of the ocean. It's just not going to reflect that much.
I can't.
If that's the case,
channel.
And I told him, I was like, dude, if that's the case, we should see this happen all the time. Everywhere we go, we should see the sunlight reflecting off the ground and hitting the clouds all the time. But it doesn't do that. It only does it at sunset for some reason.
Oh, I found it. Let me see if I can find it. The video we're talking about. The videos. Oh, yep, there it is. Yeah, I did 3 different videos on this topic. Where's it? Flat Earth, Shadows Under Clouds, Part 3.
Yeah, that's the one.
Part 2. Yeah,
he kept trying. He kept trying.
He did. All right, damn it. I keep forgetting to do the sound part. Hang on. Sorry, guys. Which one am I going for? Oh, there it is. Oh, did it again.
Hey, just let you know, if I have to leave, it's because my wife's calling him. So she might just call me out of nowhere. But yeah, just letting you know.
Okay. Yeah, no worries. All right. Let's see. These are very short.
Hey, everybody. Quick video here. Just wanted to bring up this image that the round Earth community has been putting out lately and saying this can only happen on a round Earth because, if the light source is above the object, it wouldn't cast a shadow underneath the clouds. And I've known for a long time that's been wrong. And every time a round Earth person says that, I've asked what they've done to confirm if that's even true, right? They like to make these blanket statements like, oh, sunsets aren't possible on a flat Earth. Light under clouds and shadow on the clouds aren't possible on a flat Earth. These blanket general statements, they have absolutely no idea if that's even true or not because they've done no tests or experiments themselves. So I was sort of put to challenge by a couple ball earthers to see if I could replicate something like this. And well, I did, and it was really pretty easy. So I'll just bring up a quick image. I do have a video of this, but I'm probably not going to put the video on, at least not right now. Now this, and I pulled these up for comparison, just so you can see, and it even replicates the, if you notice, it sort of widens, the angle of the shadow widens as it goes out, and mine does too. Now here's the catch. Kind of hard to tell towards this end, but either way, it's the same. It's just a very, very similar thing. It widens as it goes out. Now this was 4 feet above the bottom of the lid. Okay, so it's above the lid, so it's not below the lid. So the light source is above, and about 4 feet away. Okay,
so very clearly the issue here, right?
Right.
I know it's kind of hard to see.
It's not even a sharp enough shadow.
Exactly, and there's no light on the outside of the shadows.
Right.
And this was the first one, and I'm pretty sure this is exactly what we told him at the time. So then I'm not going to make everyone watch all these at the same time. I'm just trying to.
I remember
order.
I remember us having a conversation about this with him on Jose's, and I was like, "So if you look at the shadow of Mount Rainier, right? There's no other light cast on anything else in the picture except for the clouds.
Yeah.
If the sun was above the clouds, first of all, there would be light on the ground. Everything in the shot would have light cast on it also. And you don't see any of that.
Yeah, so this was now the second upload that he brought up because we told him the first one wasn't good enough. And remember, he's doing all this with the light above these objects to say that the ground is what's doing it.
Where's he at? He's in his garage, of course, shining it,
Yep.
reflecting it off the shiny surface.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure. You can get that to happen. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, yeah, because the next one is then he did it outside in like the grass because we kept telling him the shiny ass floor.
Yep.
Where it's at least 4 inches below the lid, and I'm still getting a decent shadow. Now, I raise that stick even closer, the shadow does become more pronounced and more defined, like that mountain. See, I don't know how close the mountain is to those clouds. Those clouds could be right by the mountain. I mean, you can have low altitude clouds pretty easily. So, anyways, it's just more of the same, just shadows, and just changing the light, and then we're stepping back. And you can see where the light's coming from there, and basically at this point, calling it quits because showed it on a quote unquote flat surface. My floor is flat. The light source is above. That's the claim. The claim is the light source has to be below in direct contact with the object and underneath. That simply isn't true. Whether you believe my videos or think I did a good job, or you simply look at albedo and take science's word for it. I don't know what else to tell you.
Yeah, that was one of the bad ones. And then he did another one, a last one.
Yeah, Chris was a really good. He actually was a really good guitar player.
Oh yeah, definitely, absolutely was.
And this is the one that
What's up?
Yeah, this is the one that I refuted in a video.
Yeah, the one where he did that. He went outside with it.
Yeah. No, this specific.
I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying this specific one is the one I made a video about. This is in his garage also, with the floor.
Yeah, wasn't this the one where we were like, "Where's the light?"
I think so. Yeah. But no, it's above. The light's above. It's just
you can see it.
Again reflecting off the floor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can see that with all the shine on the sides right there.
Yeah. there. Right there. Wait, no, pause it where and look at where the light is. Like it's clearly shining directly right there. And it's
Oh yeah,
directly,
yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Mm.
Right, yep.
Of course, it's gonna do it right in the middle.
Oh my God, Sean. Oh my God. Right there. There you go. There you go. Yeah, look at that freaking like spotlight right on that one spot. Now, do we see that in reality? No.
No. Nope.
We do not. Everything in reality is in darkness except for the clouds.
What's up, farmer's boy? It's been a long time, my
Hey.
friend.
Farmer? There's no farm around here.
We missed Jose. It could have been like old times.
Oh,
Jose, yeah, Jose was here for about a good 45 minutes earlier.
yeah. Well, you tend to start streaming when I'm still at work, so
yeah.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out my stream times.
That's a shame. How is the old boy?
It sounds like he's doing pretty damn good.
Yeah.
He sounds like so busy that he doesn't have time for YouTube that much.
I thought you would go into like, hey man, how's it going? How you been? What's been going on? But you kind of just was like, kind of stayed away from that topic. Maybe,
Well, because
yeah,
I want to ask him those things, but I kind of want to be more of a I'm gonna do it thing rather than just put him on the spot.
Right.
I just enjoyed that he was here, just having a chat with us again. I didn't want to put him on the spot, and
no.
That'd be nice though. I would like to know what the fuck.
So I've just sort of picked up and watched the stream for a bit. These wouldn't be experiments by Mr. Berry, would they?
Oh yeah, of course.
They would be. I'm pretty sure you remember these experiments.
I don't remember this particular one, but it has all of the high level effort and research that typifies a Chris Berry experiment.
Yes. I mean, Chris Berry's done Cavendish.
No, Chris Berry thinks he's done Cavendish. We all remember his version of Cavendish. It is, what was it, the tow hitch on the back of his car and some kettle weight or something.
Here it is.
There
It's on
we
the screen
go.
right now. Yeah, that's his Cavendish.
That could be many things, but that is not Cavendish. It's like when Riley and his mate did it, and they just held it on a bit of string or something. There was no torsion in it at all, and you do realise that it's a torsion balance.
Yeah, there was nothing about this experiment that was gonna work.
Oh, those were great days.
No, Fred in the chat. Babs is Space Pope. Chris Berry is Chris Berry.
I'm trying to remember what they call him in Gem's server. It's something to do with Christ, isn't it? I can't remember.
Dingleberry. Dingleberry?
No, he tends to come in there and act all religious.
What's this? Earth? Is this yours?
Oh, that's just a video I made refuting his nonsense about this experiment, about the other experiment.
Is he? Wow. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I had actually never watched. Like I've seen this Cavendish thing, but I never actually watched it.
It's good for a laugh.
I didn't realize that he had everything tied to a level.
Yep. The more you look, the better it gets.
No controls, anything. Just
That's
tie it up.
though.
Just tie it up, tape it up, and hope it works.
Yep. All that effort that Blue Marble went to, what a waste of time, money, and effort that was. He could have just done this.
Right.
I know, right?
I can't see any university going, oh, we love this. Can we have this? Can we let the students use it?
Yeah, this is experimentation that's fucked up the control.
I'm trying to remember what he suspended it all on, whether it was actually a twisted wire, so it had some torsion in it. I can't remember.
Let's see if I can find a part where it shows the whole thing.
I think what would you guys think like probably the best test or experiment that's been done in this community? I would say it'd be a toss up between the Mage project,
yes,
and I would say Blue Marble, and I know there's a few other ones. Oh, what's the other guy that got a bunch of people together? Slice Arcane.
He got people all over the world doing. Oh God, what was it now? Measuring angles to something or other. Oh God, that's going back some.
That
I mean, Blue Cavendish is just an incredible piece of work.
Eratosthenes.
That's it. That was it. And yeah, Mr. Sensible's Mage 2. What was that? 130 odd 130,000 odd feet. I can't remember what it was. Because it went higher than he planned it. And of course, yeah, Mage 1 didn't really work very well and the conditions weren't brilliant. But Mage 2 was just absolutely superb. And of course, all the Flurfs absolutely love it. With the control cameras and the wires to show that what you're seeing isn't lens distortion. And,
and then when I'd say when Jesse Kozlowski and Soundly got together and they did the Lake Pontchartrain with the GPS.
Yes, can map the whole thing with surveying GPS, which is much more accurate than what you and I've got in our phones or anything.
Right. Yeah, I think that was another one, pretty good one.
Any of them where the flat earthers get really, really upset, you've done a good job.
That's a good way to look at it.
But it is if they just whatever, you think shit, I didn't do very well there. But if you really get them seething and coping and all the rest of it, then yeah, you've done something right.
But I think this if it actually happens, this final experiment, I think this would probably be the absolute best, unless someone decides to actually go to space.
Yeah, the whole space thing at the moment is just too expensive to do privately.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do it, but it tends to be that if you look at anyone who's done it privately, they tend to be millionaires, and there's a good reason for that, because you can't. Yeah. You could possibly get on the suborbital ones, but if you want to properly go into space, you've got to go through lots of training. I mean, that guy who went up there for a fortnight and he did magic tricks and see, look, there's gravity. I can't remember the guy's name. I mean, you have to go through all the training in Russia, because back then the only way they could get up was aboard a Soyuz. So you've got to be fluent in Russian. You've got to be able to read Russian, because everything aboard is in Russian. You've got to go through months and months of training. Or you take a cruise to the Antarctic.
No, I think the final experiment would be to send one flat earther on like Jet Blue Origin or something like that.
Yeah.
I think that'd be.
There'd be bullshit. I mean, there's going to be bullshit over the final experiment anyway. I mean, from what I can see, it looks like Clueless, Witsit is trying to back out already. He still hasn't actually confirmed that he's going to go.
Yeah.
And we all know why. They also know you can't go to South Pole. You don't get 24 hours of sunlight. Blah blah blah. And then of course somebody says, "I'll pay for you to go." No. Well, you're not. Well, we know they're not genuine anyway. But when you get offered a free trip to go and prove your claim, and you just turn it down flat, well, yeah, sorry, it's all about the grift, isn't it?
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh, you're showing my video. I haven't watched this video in a long time. Not sure if it's aged well. I think it's not bad.
Oh yes, I saw Mr. Sensible was back. He put up a little short the other day, didn't he?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys. Here's the thing. Okay, I'm gonna have to wrap this up.
No worries.
I'm kind of upset I did. I have to though because Farms just got here.
Yeah, well, you know, if the timing's right, I'll try and jump in some others when I can. I mean, if you're doing it tomorrow, I finish early on a Friday, so we should have to
Okay.
see.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I'm still trying to like figure out the time to do it because I was in San Diego when I used to live stream, and now I'm 2 hours ahead of time. So now everything is weird to me about when to stream.
Oh, where are you now then?
I'm in Texas now. I'm in San Antonio or outside of San Antonio now.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yep. And I'm no longer in Hawaii.
You were going to Japan?
Korea.
Me? Oh yeah.
I knew it was somewhere that way. I couldn't remember which one it was. Are you still there?
No, I'm in Texas now.
Oh, well,
I'm like about a few hours. I'm a few hours away from Sean.
Yeah, I think we got to meet up sometime, man. Fucking A. Next time I think I'm going to Arlington pretty soon. I'm not sure when though.
You got to drive up the highway, man, up north.
Yeah, 35 is right there. It's not hard. I got to do it. Got to do it. Or actually, be the 10 for you. You're more towards Houston.
I'm in between Waco and Austin.
Wait, are you for real?
Yeah.
Dude, you're like an hour and a half from me then.
I already talked about this, Sean. Jesus.
Holy crap. I thought you were like further like towards Houston more. Jeez, man, we're gonna meet up ASAP, dude. Fuck this. We gotta meet up pretty soon. That we're too close not to.
Mm-hmm.
Got to be done if you're that close.
Yeah, man. Fucking A.
All right. Well, I got to get out of here too, man.
Yeah.
It is. I got to get back to work.
Yeah. Life's just got here, and I want to go have lunch with her. I'd rather have lunch with her than talk to you people.
Yep.
No, I get that.
All right, Sean. Final words.
Yep.
I do have another video coming out. It will probably be out in another, I don't know, week or so. We'll see.
All right.
But it'll be fun. Like I said, my new punching bag is Brian Leakey. Again.
Well, he does ask for it.
Yeah, he does. He definitely does.
But, all right, Sean.
Being here, sir.
All right, Farms.
Yep.
See you later, mate.
I know you didn't get that much time here, and I you know, it's bittersweet. But did you want to close us out with say anything?
No, not really. I mean, it's. I just can't believe that it's still the same old people spouting the same old crap. Nothing's changed over how many years has it been?
Not at all. Not even a little bit.
Yeah, but it's something to point and laugh at, I guess, isn't it?
At this point, yeah.
Yeah.
At this point, definitely, yeah. But yeah, I'm like I said, I'm going to try to figure out these times, try to get it back to around when I was and all that kind of stuff. I'm going to also reach out to Jose because I like some more Jose. I miss the guy. He's a good.
Yeah,
people.
it's been. I can't even think the last time he streamed. I mean, that must be getting on for 2 years, or somewhere between a year and 2 years. I can't.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
I'd like to talk to the old boy. I must admit, see how he's getting on.
And I did want to ask him those questions like B.B.O.T wanted me to, like, you know, what the fuck, where you been, what's going on? It just didn't feel right to stop everything to do that to him. I'd rather it be like something we've planned out. So Jose, if you're listening, man, let me know. I would like to have just a sit down with you to see what's been going on, but just make sure you're good. Just the whole nine. Just everyone fucking wants to know what's going on. Yeah. And it's a good thing. It's a good thing. People miss you, Jose. But yeah. I'll go live tomorrow. It'll probably be around the same time, but it'll be definitely a longer stream because won't have anywhere to go. And then, like I said, I'm just trying to figure out times and everything. I'm just getting used to doing this again. As weird as that sounds.
Yeah, well, back in the day, and it is back in the day. I mean, how long ago was that? Those what used to be late night streams for me. And we had the likes of Channel Q and all the rest of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll catch up again. We'll definitely catch up again.
Yeah.
All right then, sir. All right, people. I'm going to get the hell out of here. Got food in my face and I'm hungry. I will be going over some more stuff with the final experiment, and definitely now this whole Arwen speaking at the conference thing, because I don't give a fuck what that costs. If we have to pay money to get that, I'm paying it, and we're gonna watch it because that's gonna be epic. Let me see. And then other than that, farmers, I will see you soon.
Yeah,
Thank you for
course.
being here, my friend. I'm just happy to fucking hear your voice again. It's been forever.
Thank you very much. Not many people say that to me, so I do appreciate that.
As long as you're not dressed. he has made himself a very annoying fucker these days.
Nothing's changed then.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so I'll talk to you soon.
All right, then, mate. We'll see you later.
All right, people. Today was a fun one. I really enjoyed today. I didn't think watching a bunch of people other live streams and stuff uploads would be fun, but it actually is. It is. I enjoyed it, so we'll probably do that quite a bit more. Like I said, I am going to look more into the Flat Earth conference thing because I do want to see that on Netflix. I want to thank Jamie Sea Level for the upload for the uploads of Arvin that we were watching earlier. Those were definitely good. QNFE as well. All the descriptions for pretty sure all the stuff we watched today will be in my description. So if you want to watch it and get the full version of it without me talking or whatnot, that will be there. And other than that, guys, I'm just going to start ranting if I don't. So I'm going to get the hell out of here. I'm closing things out as we speak. Again, thanks to everyone that was here. Today was actually a really fun one. Thanks, Fred. Hey, what's up, Tex? Thank you for being here. Nerd. Who else is here? Fucking A. A lot of people came today. Farmer's Boy, especially. Steamy Travel. Illuminati croissants. That's a good one. Omicrovirus. Chris. I'm sorry, Charlie. I don't know if you guys like that. Hannah, definitely appreciate seeing you here. I just saw someone's name popping. That was weird to see. What's up, Yoda? Or what's up? Thank you, Yoda. Went back into just got here mode. That was weird. And for anyone else I miss, I apologize. I can't do the whole list right now. With that being said, peace.
If it disagrees with experiment, it's wrong. And that simple statement is the key to science. It doesn't make a difference how beautiful your guess is. It doesn't make a difference how smart you are who made the guess or what his name is. If it disagrees with experiment, it's wrong.
Yeah, look, they said that I couldn't do it, so I went and did it. W's only, you know I've been winning. Top of the world, the globe is spinning. If you know, I've been on a mission. Okay, let's get it. Got a little time on my hands like a wristwatch. I don't got time for the breaks and the pit stop. Race through the gridlock, take it like Chris Rock. Right to the chin, still win. Heavy metals like Slipknot. Got the driving, I got tunnel vision. I just hit my stride the way I run the business. I've been making paper like I'm Dunder Mifflin. See the end game, I got one division. Look, I don't ever bother with a critic. Hit him with a chronicle of Riddick. Boom, bottle full of Ritalin. I hit him with a little bit of riddle me this, riddle me that. My bad, fell asleep at the gas. No time to wait though. Elon Musk, I'm trying to bankroll. New Tesla just cause I say so. Electric whip like Ivan Vanko. I just did it. W's only, you know I've been winning. Top of the world, the globe is spinning. If you know, I've been on a mission. Okay, let's get it.
I've been on a mission like totally spice. I'm bad she bad, but she totally nice. Nails are blue and her toes feel like white. They complete me, me child at the soul for my leg. He knew it for sure, but he left with a why.